Like,
yeah, I mean, like he lives on the islands. Like,
Yeah, bro. Yeah.
Guys, it is time.
We know.
Rumble time.
Oh, we're going Rumble?
Rumble time. It is time.
Now we can
Come
say
on
whatever
to
we
Rumble.
want.
Say
Yeah, come
whatever
on
you
over.
want.
Yeah, come on over to Rumble, guys.
Yes.
Rumble.com/freshfit. We got 25,000 y'all in here, man.
Yep.
So come on over, guys. Very interesting panel we got here.
Yeah, you are different, man. Something's not right.
There was something else someone else was trying to say here. Someone else had. I saw someone wanted to. No. All right.
We're still on the question.
Okay. go
I
ahead.
think you're next, right?
Yeah.
What's the question?
The question is,
Please repeat.
how do men today, well, I guess we could say their attributes show that they're not really masculine men anymore? How do they show that they're more feminine, you would say, in society?
Am I the only one that is marrying this panel? I feel like I'm the only. I haven't been. Well, I have actually most of my life, but I know, according to a lot of my girlfriends, they said, like going Dutch. I think that's
Oh, half and half.
yeah,
50-50.
yeah.
That's a big one. All right.
I will. That's totally.
You know, let me say this because I know you guys are kind of giving her a hard time about going 50-50.
No, it's fine. To
But
each his own.
I do want to, because here's the thing that I've noticed about girls when they go 50-50. They typically, the man has potential when they do that. Are these guys that you're going out with like higher net worth and or people that are wildly successful and you say, you know what, going 50-50 or paying for it on the first date won't be an issue because I know that this individual is capable of paying for a date? Is that why you go, or are you just kind of saying, fuck it, YOLO?
no, it's Korean culture to fight over the bill. Am I right?
Yeah, it is.
Oh.
And it's all about like,
I love
you know,
that.
if you're
Even for women.
of course for everyone.
But it's
Okay.
between women. We don't fight the bill over
Women.
like the boyfriends because
Well, I
in
don't know.
Korea, Korean boyfriends tend to pay for everything for the girl. And we've been taught, at least like from my Korean family, if a guy buys you dinner, right, at least offer to pay for the drinks or buy them dessert.
Yeah,
But-
you
Okay.
have to do something, and like, yeah, you can never expect things like.
Yeah, but fighting for the
Interesting.
bill is within family or like close friends. You
But
don't
I
do it on a date.
I do it anyway because I was born in Korea.
I also think too that there's a lot of women that just use men to get free meals, and so not that I go out on a lot of dates because I'm really busy. You know, I mean, I work a lot, so it's not like, you know, I'm out dating all the time. But I think that if you're not planning on pursuing something with a man, or I mean, like I said, I'm not a fan of casual sex, but like a lot of people do sleep together on the first date. If you're not going to sleep with somebody and you're not, you know, sexually attracted to them and you have no desire to continue things further, then you should offer to pay, because I just
Okay.
think that,
Yeah.
I just think that like a lot of men, and I know women who have done this, like I literally know women that are like, I'm on Bumble and I'm going to literally just go out with a new guy every single night. And there's people that post about this stuff on TikTok, like these girls that have
Yeah.
another night.
She's gonna get kidnapped.
Yeah, but like they go out and they just see how many dates they can go on because they want someone to pay for their food.
Yeah.
I just
Some
think
girls
it's
treat it like a game.
You should be honest, and
Getting
that's why
homeless.
I don't mind like paying on a first date.
Yeah.
Is because if I don't like somebody, especially,
Yeah.
like
You
I
don't
don't.
wanna give the
A lot
wrong
of times
impression.
men think like, oh, I bought her dinner, so she's gonna let me sleep with her, and it's like
Exactly.
I would rather just draw the line. And I've done that before where I'm just like, you know, I'm going to get the check. I'm not that interested. Bye.
I never want to look like someone who's expected to do something or to like be pressured into
So
something.
that's a good point. Real quick for you, because you guys are okay with doing it. So would it be fair to say that you guys pay when either A, you don't like the individual and just want to cut ties without any
I
expectation,
just always try to pay for
or B, like they have potential and you're like, okay, this guy's not a loser. I'm okay with paying for the first date in this situation.
It doesn't matter who
Doesn't
it is.
matter.
I don't have that
You do
much
it anyway.
time. I don't have that much time, honestly. Like
Okay.
I can't go out every night. I have to prioritize my career, and
Gotcha.
so like
so the men
who
that you
I
go out
do
with are
give-
always hot. You're always interested in them anyway. So it's like,
I like to be diverse about things. Like my last ex was
but I mean, you have interest in them, is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
if you're going out with them, since time is limited, etc. You're not like one of these girls that like just serially date to get shit.
No.
Okay. All right. Fair enough. That's why.
Well,
All
I
right.
think it's also a way to show guys too, if you are interested and you don't have a lot of time, like especially as a public figure, you don't have time to like, you know, be going out on dates all the time.
Yeah.
I'm super busy and you are too, obviously. But
At least
like,
offering.
no, if you pay, it's like, okay, well, I'm interested in, eventually you want to be with somebody that is your, not necessarily your equal, right? But you're together. You're going to have something together. And so you should be able to go out and have a nice night out with your boyfriend or with your girlfriend, and then either person put your card down and say, okay, I've got this, right? Like you should be it shouldn't even be something you think about, because if you truly love somebody, you don't even think twice about it. It's like, of course I'm going to pay. It's not even the thought process of, oh, should I pay? Am I going to get laid if I pay tonight? Is he going to think I'm a feminist if I pay?
Miami has a very warped view of these things, and a lot of the time if I meet guy friends here, I spend the entire night as a therapist. I'm like, look, this guy's like about to cry, and he's like, oh my gosh, this girl used me for a Gucci bag and then she left me.
Shit.
And then I have to tell him, like, you should not be buying women you barely know Gucci bags. And you should not buy them anyway. You deserve so much more than that, than to be a Gucci bag wallet.
That's Miami for you. I'm telling
but
you.
it's like simp culture, you know. Blame OnlyFans and Instagram for that. Simp
Yeah.
culture.
But it doesn't have to be like I think guys should know their worth and not have to, make up for it in material ways.
Well, listen, you're a gem, but unfortunately, most women are not like you. Okay, what about you?
So basically, I was gonna say what she said and what she said. So I'm gonna like go off of what they said. Like, and I was reading the comments, and a lot of people were like, "Gold digger in the black."
I mean,
like,
they ain't lying.
no.
Hold on, she wearing black too. Oh, she is.
No, I'm pretty sure they were talking about me. Let's make this very clear. Just because somebody in my past bought me nice things does not mean I'm a gold digger.
But you took it.
That's what they chose to do. But I'm like with the whole Valentine's Day thing, I'm the type of woman, if I like you, I'm going all out. I'm talking about romantic rose petals, candlelight, dinner. You want me to rub your feet, your back? You want me to run your bath water? What's the song? Cater to you? Baby, I'm going to cater to you. You know what I'm saying? Same thing with the 50-50. Yeah. If I really fuck with you, not on the first date, because how do you fuck with somebody that hard on the first date? But if I fuck with you long, I'm buying you designer. I'm buying my man designer. I bought my man designer. I'm buying, oh, baby, you left your card. I got you. No problem. If I fuck with you, I'm going to show you that I fuck with you. That I'm not going to be thinking about, oh, am I going to pay for this? Is he going to pay for that? Because when you really fuck with somebody, like she said, you're not thinking about those things.
Well, why designer, though? Like, it's a very female thing to say, right? Like, oh, I want designer this, designer that. Like,
no, yeah.
I don't know. Like, I honestly, if I like somebody, and I'm not trying to sound trashy, like, I don't care if we're eating, I don't like fast food. I don't want to gain weight. So I'm just giving it as an example. But I don't really care if we're going out to a nice restaurant or if we're eating Chipotle.
Literally.
Right? Like,
and that's where
I don't care if you want to eat Chipotle.
And that's what I meant by I've been very humbled, because like with my man now, we could literally go to freaking Raising Cane's and watch freaking The Boys on Netflix, and that is the best day ever. Yes. You feel me? So that could be the best day ever.
You know that one of the characters was made off of me.
Really?
Yeah, that Nazi chick.
Oh,
They actually, I swear to God. Okay, so there was an article that was written about how the Nazi girl that takes her cell phone out and is like a real bitch to everyone. Just saying. It was made off of me.
Liberty.
Yeah. So The Boys. No, her name is Stormfront.
But her first name was Liberty when she was the Nazi.
Yeah, but I'm Laura. And so there was an article, I think it was in the New Yorker magazine, about how they created that character off of me.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, that's interesting.
That's not a
fact.
good
I love
thing,
that
is
show.
it?
I don't know.
That's cool.
Okay.
I think that's
What
cool.
about you? You see men today.
It's all about perspective.
How are they more feminine, you would say?
I would say it comes down to a couple of things. What she said was the pursuing. I feel like, the men need to court like the women and pursue them, and I feel like they expect the women to kind of like do all the work, like the planning and stuff like that. I think it's nice for the man to be like, get ready, be ready by 8. Like, I'm gonna come pick you up.
Because you're a mechanic.
At least
so
the first date.
Do you think that you're more like masculine than most men you meet?
I do have like, I feel like a manly personality in the fact that like I like what a lot of men like, versus being like girly. But yeah. So, and then I feel like it also comes down to protection. I seen a video the other day on Instagram where it was a woman and her daughter and the husband, and there was 2 people that came to rob them, and the guy just kind of like went to hide inside the house, and the woman was the one that fought off the guys, and so I feel like men don't really protect anymore. So
okay,
and then
well said.
So they don't make plans and they
emotionally-
don't protect.
Yeah, and then emotionally as well. I feel like women are more emotional because of the PMSing, stuff like that. And I feel like men nowadays, they act more off emotion, you know,
Okay.
instead of like reason. So
Oh, she get 3. Goddamn.
The one who was robbing, was it Candace's ex?
the what? I'm sorry.
Was the one who was robbing, was it Candace's ex?
No.
Damn, that's fucked up.
Goddamn, man.
My ex did no robbing. Let's make that very clear.
Hey, man, bruh.
You robbed the jewelry store.
No, he did not. I never said
allegedly,
that.
okay.
Allegedly.
Yo, did the chat find out who it was, by the way?
Oh, I think they do, right?
Yeah, the chat found out who it was, right?
Mo, is it in the chat?
Yeah.
It's in my chat?
Okay. All right. We'll move on
Holy
to
shit,
you,
You
Miss
got
France.
to be kidding.
Oh yeah, they really be finding shit. All right.
How am I more feminine today?
She's getting translation, guys.
I'm
Sorry, yeah, I just want to
Okay.
make sure, like, I understand the question. Like, can you repeat, please?
Yeah. How are men? It was how are men feminine today, right? Walt.
Yes.
Yeah. How are men feminine today? From what you noticed, maybe in France it's different.
Like, how do men act like
Bruh.
girls?
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
no.
So,
no.
maybe-
Yeah, no.
No.
Why don't we
wait.
just take our
think-
phone out and
I
do
think,
Google
like,
Translate?
I think, like, the job of the man is, like, to protect the girl. I mean,
Protection, yeah.
you can't, like, drop off a man, pick up a man, and pay for him. Like,
Oui.
princess treatment. Like, princess man. Oui. No, I don't like a princess man. I mean,
Some men act like princesses.
yeah, some men act
I don't
like
want to be an
princess.
asshole or whatever, but bro, every time we've ever had a French girl on here, they never speak English, bro.
It's crazy, bro.
No way.
Yo, they
I
be coming
speak
to
English,
America and they don't speak English, bro.
No, I speak English, but you guys speak too fast for me.
Oh, okay,
That's
so-
why,
so
but I
slower.
speak English, actually.
Yeah.
So slower.
Yeah,
Okay.
but I speak English.
Beautifully.
That's what he told me, man.
Go ahead. You want to do it slow? Go ahead. You got it.
So, in America,
Yeah.
men nowadays,
Or in France, actually.
in France too,
Mm-hmm.
are more like women. Sometimes.
Really?
You don't see it?
No.
Not in France. I guess it's American.
Not in France.
thing.
Okay,
But
well,
I mean, like in Dubai.
America.
Like in Dubai. Yeah, okay, in America, but in Dubai and in, like that's my culture. Like the man pay the bills, the man take care of the woman, and the woman make sure he don't like need anything. Like of course, if I will be married, if at 4 a.m. my husband is hungry, I'm gonna cook for him.
But have you seen in America guys acting maybe more like women?
With me, no.
Yes. Okay,
No.
cool. Perfect. What about you?
I have found that some men are quite emotional. And when I say emotional is they're very reactive and they lack self-control.
Mm.
And that's a big turn off. I'm very quick to walk away and go, it's very nice meeting you.
Do you see it right away or before it's like too late? Like when it's like
Give us an example of
Yeah.
like
I
them
don't-
being reactive.
Oh no, you can see it right away. Maybe 2, 3, 4 dates in. Yeah.
What's an example of that?
But I think
Yeah.
it's asking the right questions is what brings it out sometimes.
Give us one example of the guy was too emotional that you saw right away.
Too emotional.
Yeah.
Or too reactive. is what
Okay,
it says.
too reactive.
this one lasted like 3 months, 2-3 months.
Mhm.
Okay, so it was heading towards. It was catered to me. It was very wonderful.
Let's smash.
Cooked for me. It was great, wonderful.
No ED?
He, no,
Not yet.
definitely
great.
not, definitely not. And so he suggested that we take a trip to Costa Rica together.
Okay.
Right? I'm like,
Suggested.
are you sure? Because that's a whole different country, you know. I need. What are we doing here? So he's like, well, you know, let's see. Like, we're gonna be there for like a week. Let's see if we can get along very well, and then you know, I'd like to start dating you exclusively. And I'm like, okay. You know, and I went. I didn't realize until I had spent that much time with this individual that he was an alcoholic.
Oh shit.
Oh.
He was an alcoholic, but he had been hiding it very well because obviously I would go over at certain times and then he would, you know, taper off of it. But being with him for that extended period of time, he was an alcoholic and he raised his voice at me. He put his hand on me.
Oh,
and
shit.
that's when you're scaring
Then they
me
go
right
into Costa
now.
Rica because there's probably no DV laws.
Oh my
Yeah.
goodness.
When
What the fuck?
Nigga went to Costa Rica to do Smash Bros.
By the way, we do not advocate man hitting women at all.
Yeah,
Right.
of course
Not
not.
cool at all.
so when I say put his hand, he grabbed me.
Oh, okay.
Right,
He
he
didn't
grabbed-
punch you.
He grabbed me,
Okay.
and I quickly. Don't put your hands on me. You're scaring me. I need you to go to the
How
other
did
room.
he grab you? Were you guys arguing, or was it like a hot grab? You know, like
It was one of those. No, it was not hot. He yelled at me and then came into the kitchen to try to kind of like, oh, I'm so sorry, and this
Wait,
and
why
that.
did you-
After
why
being
did you yell?
explosive.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Why
Why
did
did
he
he
yell?
yell?
Yeah, Chris asked him why did he yell at you?
Oh, because he was tired
What the fuck?
Of what?
It sounds sassy.
Tired
to
of
me.
you.
of the
Yeah,
day.
probably tired
Because
of
we
you,
were,
bro.
we were doing excursions, doing this. So, but he had been drinking the entire driving and drinking,
Like
and I
Chris,
was
shit.
like, "Are you
That's
okay?
what
Like,
Chris-
slow
Nigga,
down."
fresh. I don't drink all
Yeah.
day, man. Nigga, relax.
No, he did. Yeah.
Come here.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Fresh, don't talk
So,
about
yeah. So
What
that
was his
happened.
nationality?
Hispanic?
No. He was half African American and half white.
That's the white side. Just saying. Okay.
Okay.
So, too emotional,
Well,
too reactive.
Chat's saying she nagged him, so I'm sure she was
They're
nagging,
saying
bro.
you were nagging him. Did you nag him?
No, I asked him what did he want for dinner. He was
Yo, man. Yo, woman, make something up, man. Come now.
Oh, baby, should I pay the bills? I just do it.
so yeah, I think and it's fine. You can be tired. You can be
Tell me you talking.
Chris giving her
But-
flashbacks of the drunk guy.
Yeah, no, I'm just saying, man.
Yeah.
bro.
Okay.
So it is, but yes, it's very emotional, very
Make me a hamburger, man. God damn, make anything. Hot dogs.
Don't mind him. He's a little bit drunk.
okay.
Hey, yo, I'm giving her advice.
That's fine. No, that's not true.
she's used to drunk. She's used
When
to
I say
drunk.
drunk, I'm talking about killed 2 bottles by himself.
I mean,
Tequila?
Like I'm pretty sure he's gonna have cirrhosis.
bro, I don't do a lot. man.
Yeah.
Hopefully he doesn't have
Yeah, Chris.
erectile dysfunction.
Oh shit.
No, that part was good.
All right,
Okay.
TMI.
Fantastic.
What about you? What have you seen?
I have no problem with men expressing their emotions as long as it's not borderline abusive. Because I think back then, when it was really traditional, they were taught to hide their emotions and be like, oh, just tough it out. I always told all my ex-boyfriends, oh, if you have any problem, come to me. Communicate
That's why
with
that
me
Italian
about
nigga
it.
yelled at you.
Excuse me.
What the fuck is wrong with you? What the fuck? Why you said undercover agents to me? What the fuck, Jay? I don't want to fuck some bitches in peace. What's wrong with you? Oh, man.
She's an ex.
Yeah.
She's an ex-man.
Yeah. You got NYU. What's wrong with you? Stupid. Sorry, okay.
Forget about it.
Pizza.
We good? I want to fuck some bitches, capiche? Okay. All right, go ahead. Sorry.
Hey, Tony. Get the pizza.
No, it's okay.
Thanks for killing
Yo,
it.
start fresh, yeah.
God damn, man. Nigga killed the joke now, man.
It's fine, bro.
Yeah, man.
Yo, Mo, come on, man. Hit me up.
Come on, man. Fuck, man. All right, sorry, go ahead.
Damn, bro.
But
Bro.
like nowadays, a lot of the guys, I think they lost the traditional value of being a provider and being able to protect. And this is different. Like it could be culturally and mannerism and how you're raised in your family. It could be different. But for me, I grew up conservative. I grew up traditional. You can express your emotions to me. Just don't lose your value as a man. Like do what you have to do. Like fulfill your role
I
as
gotta
a
ask
man.
this question.
Body count.
No. What the
Oh, sorry. I was curious.
was your ex like full Italian?
Yes.
Did he have like the
Forget
accent like
about it.
forget about it?
His parents did. He a little
Like
bit,
this
yeah.
from New York. I'm from the city.
Yeah, from Jersey.
Oh shit, I'm from Jersey. Okay.
Oh, they're yelling. Definitely. They're loud.
You know, just in my mind, I could just picture that nigga like running up to her with a white beater on, just like, what the fuck is wrong with you? I got bitches on this side. Why you got some undercover coming? What the fuck's going on over here? Trying to fuck this bitch in peace, and you fucking this up for me? NYU, go back to NYU. I want to fuck these bitches in peace. I can just like picture that in my fucking head, bro. Jersey Shore type shit. Jealous oozing out of his head and shit. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you?
Mike.
Did he look like that? Did he look like a Jersey Shore guy?
No.
No?
He was way better looking.
Okay.
What the?
Was he tanned? Did
His
he go to the
brother
gym?
was tan. He went to the gym, yeah, because he was an athlete.
Did he do laundry?
Oh my God.
Yes,
Tan
yes.
laundry.
Did he,
Yo,
did he,
we called
Do you have tattoos?
He has one. He has one.
did he throw,
called it.
did he throw grenades?
All right, sorry, but continue. I was just I just like picture in my head a nigga with a white beater yelling at her. But
GTL.
yeah, sorry. Continue on.
No, what the heck?
No, so yeah, be emotional, but just don't be
There goes this.
abusive. Communicate with me, express how you feel.
Okay.
He was, well, if I'm basing it off of my ex, he never did 50-50, even though I did offer to pay sometimes. So yes, couple meals I did pay, and I used to always just buy dessert after we ate. He was like, don't do that, because he's just traditional like that, you know? I think those are the values that a lot of the guys are missing today. I think they're going too full, saying like, they're just expecting too much from women. And I just don't like the fact that they're losing traditional values. Like, let's say, for example, if they're more focused on like, oh, these are my pronouns rather than what's going on like the real world.
That's a woman.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, she's in New York, bro.
I'm in New
That
York.
shit is crazy. It's a different world over there, bro.
Yeah.
It was
But-
my first time
yeah.
experiencing.
Yo, how woke is NYU now? It was woke when I was in
Really
college.
woke.
It's very woke still.
They had a ton of those pro-Palestine, free Palestine
We had the
people.
biggest
That's every
They had-
university, though.
for that incident.
No, but it got so bad that they had to have extra security because they were actually like
Over
physically
100
assaulting
NYPD cops.
They were assaulting Jewish.
They were
students.
attacking the Jew. Oh, that's
Yeah.
crazy. That's too far, man.
Yeah, it got really crazy.
Shit. Yeah, NYU. Because it's in Manhattan. If I'm not, it's in Manhattan,
It's in
right?
Manhattan.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. What's tuition there now?
Sorry.
When I was because I was gonna apply to there. I ended up going to Northeastern. We got more applications. Yeah.
$57,000 a year.
No way.
Yeah,
it's more than
it's
that.
like $57,000 a year.
No, now it's
Like
over
70.
70,000.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yep.
It was around that. It was around 50
Sheesh.
when I was in college back. I feel like I'm an old man, like 2012, 20. Well, I was applying in 2009.
Oh.
But now, yeah, schools were like 40, 50K. Now 75,000, bro.
But that's like with boarding though, right? So it's like $57,000 for your tuition. It's like $57,000 for the tuition, but then about $20,000 for the boarding, right?
No, it's 70,000 now for the starting tuition.
God
Without boarding.
damn.
No boarding.
boarding.
Wow.
No.
So we have some
Not worth
students
it.
that pay over 90K.
You better be in
Close
debt
to 100.
for a shitty degree. Got it.
Yeah.
That's more than med school.
Yeah. No, that's wild. But yeah, that's that private schools. That's what it is. Like they just could charge whatever the fuck they want.
Wow.
What else do we got here? Zero in the Matrix. Half and F. As a woman, what are the principles / values I should prioritize to add more value to what I bring to the table? Thank you.
You know, Laura, why don't you answer that one for us?
Yes. Okay. Let me see the question again.
So he's asking.
What are the principles and values I should prioritize? Well, okay. I know that maybe you guys aren't going to agree with this, but I know you're not going to agree with this, but I personally think that more men should be loyal and monogamous. I just do. I just think that
agree.
they should be, and I don't think that it degrades
No.
you.
As a woman.
When
Yeah.
What should
Oh, as a woman, I
you
thought it said a
bring?
man. I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
yeah.
As a woman, what are the principles and values I should prioritize to add more value to what I bring to the table?
family values.
I think that you should be loyal. Loyalty goes both ways too, because it's not just men who are disloyal, it's women too. And you don't just have to have sex with somebody or make out with somebody for it to be cheating. Like if you're talking to other people, if you're liking like guys, I think that if you're liking men's pictures on Instagram, just like you would get mad at a guy for liking a girl's picture on Instagram, like not just any picture, right? But like a naked picture. I think that that is disloyal. I do. I think that that is, just a fight waiting to happen. And so loyalty is a big one. I think honesty as well. Like there's people that will claim they're loyal, but they're not necessarily honest or, vice versa. So loyalty, honesty,
Okay.
and the third, I don't know. I mean, I think just like good communication, because a lot of people just don't communicate. They want to just text. And I personally don't really like talking to somebody over text if I like them. Like I prefer talking to them on the phone and getting to know them and having like deep conversations. And a lot of guys don't like that.
Same.
My answer is simple. Just preserve your value. As a woman, you already come with value. Just preserve it. That's it.
Yeah, don't be hoe.
That's all you have to do.
Facts.
As a female,
Agreed.
all
agree.
jokes aside,
I would say
you already come with the value,
help
ladies.
your partner, bro. Like
Yeah.
if you find the man that you love and care about, like find out what he needs from you directly and do it. So
Well, communication, right? Honesty.
yeah. Or just
Um,
by looking at what he does for work. So
Okay.
That's some value.
God of Hate goes, I took my shahada January 5th, so now I can call you brother. I hope you are observing Ramadan now. I need to figure out how to change my screen name. LOL. Allahu Akbar. Okay, got it. We got here. Ed Cesal goes, how high is the body count in the Darien Gap? Okay, how many people? You were out there recently. You did a documentary in the Darien Gap in Panama. How many people? We were talking about this earlier. You want to tell them real fast about like?
What do they mean by the body count in the Darien Gap?
I think they're trying to be funny, but they mean like how many people are coming per day to try to come into the United States illegally.
So I'm going to be coming out with a documentary. Actually, it's called The Great Replacement, and we're going to be going over these statistics. But about 3,000 people per day when I was there, and so if you do the math, that's just one migrant camp. That was in the Bajo Chiquito migrant camp. That is over 1 million people per year in one single camp. So.
Wow.
That's not even including, the other camps like Lajas Blancas and San Vicente. I mean, I know that people probably have no idea what I'm talking about here, but
I'll explain real fast for them.
Yeah.
So you said 3K just Darien Gap?
I was in the Darien Gap, and there's several migrant camps in the Darien Gap.
Gotcha.
And so from one migrant camp alone,
Yeah.
where it's the first point of contact, there's over 1 million people coming per year. So it's 3,000 a day.
Yeah. Okay.
Wow.
So at the Darien Gap, it's like a very when people want to come to the United States illegally, a lot of times they go through the Panama route, and they'll end up through the Darien Gap, and like Panamanian immigration is way more lax in here. So they'll go through there and then eventually into Mexico and then come into the United States illegally. So
well, it's a land border. It's actually like it's actually I wouldn't say it's correct to say that it's more lax in Panama. It's more lax on the Colombian side, and so you have this jungle border between Colombia and Panama, and because it's more lax in Colombia and it's controlled by the cartels largely, you have people coming in, going through the jungle. A lot of people die, as you said, and then they get to Panama, and that's where they then, are met by NGOs.
A lot of people die there, especially
just to be here. That's crazy.
Yeah, just to get over here. So, but yeah, basically because like because we got Biden in, so everyone's like, oh, this is my opportunity. So we get mass, people trying to come through. But and actually, Trump, he posted your trailer on Truth Social. He pinned it.
Yeah, so I was there for about 10 days, and like I said, I'm making a documentary, and then I also decided to make a campaign commercial, an advertisement for President Trump, and I released it last night, and he posted it as his top truth on Truth Social today, so he pinned it to his account.
Wow, that's crazy.
That's awesome.
Yeah, and then he called me to thank me, so it's great. It's exciting.
We need Trump back in, man.
Yeah, we do.
If you live in Florida or you live in Arizona or Kansas or Ohio, the primary is on Tuesday. So be sure that you get out and vote for Trump in the primary on Tuesday.
Yeah.
All right.
March 19th.
Yeah, we need to get Biden the fuck out. Every day, bro, it's fucking crazy, man. Every day, Dad stands. The bod says, "Ladies, your pussies are not special. The woman I am currently seeing brings tremendous value beyond that. Besides your pussies, what else do you bring to the table? You cannot say I am the table, my vibe, myself, and that's enough, or just existing."
Let's start here.
Yep.
You got no answers now. What do you bring to the table for your next man?
I will support him in whatever he does as long as he's going the right path. I don't want him to hit rock bottom. I want to grow together.
Right path for who? You or him?
For him.
But how do you know what's best for him?
Whatever he's pursuing right now, like let's say I'm dating a med student, I will be there for him if he's stressed. I will make sure he's doing his stuff and making sure his mental health is fine. I will be a partner to him, not a burden.
Okay. What about you?
Peace.
Stop the cap.
Well, she'll be a partner too until you have sex with other girls.
Yeah, bro.
Then she's gonna send down the covers in.
Yeah.
Okay.
Literally. So just peace.
Well, that could mean a variety of things. It could be, hey, babe, I had a hard day at work, and
I want to drink
go
these 2
get
bottles
his-
of alcohol.
Yeah.
No, you go to his favorite restaurant and go pick up his favorite meal or something and have it ready while he's there. It's you can show it in different forms.
No,
you know?
men do want a peace. That is something that men do treasure. So peace is actually very good. So the question for you, just super slow. If you want a man,
If I'm a man,
if you find a
No.
man that you like,
yeah.
what do you bring to him to the relationship? So, for example, you find a man you like in America.
Yeah.
How do you make him happy?
Or friends.
Or in France?
I don't know. Like I'm gonna be here for him. I'm gonna try to help him like I can, and then give him. I don't know, my time. And that's
Just your time?
all. My time. It's a lot. No.
No, it's
Oh.
it's cheap.
No.
That's fine. We'll go with that answer.
Okay, it's fine, it's fine.
No, for real. I'm gonna help him. Like if he wanna open some business, I'm gonna give him some advice. If he need me, like I'm gonna help him
Advice?
like I can advise. Yeah.
On
Advice.
what though?
Yeah, advice.
On how to speak English?
Chris.
In America?
Chris.
Come on, man. I mean, I know you understand us, man. Like, come on,
Come on,
come on,
Chris.
France, man. Oh, France, man. Come on.
It's okay. Kind of.
Well, we are in America. We should be encouraging people to speak English.
Thank you, Laura.
She's a foreign exchange student though.
Yeah.
Listen,
man.
Listen.
It's very hard to know
She's
two
on
or three
vacation.
different languages, guys. I mean, most of us only know
She
one.
probably knows more
Listen.
She knows
languages
three.
than all
Listen,
of us.
She
I
can
am
get a little
all
break.
for English. Trust me, I struggle with it. But in her defense, she's here on vacation, right? Or you learn? Yeah. so-
She's here on vacation. She's not an invader.
Yes.
Now, if we go to Paris, we're gonna feel like the dumb ones.
Exactly.
So
We're gonna say
listen,
things wrong.
We got you for
Bro,
tonight.
listen.
What about you?
Oh my god.
I would say support emotionally, and then
You heard the first lady of France is probably Mando. Hear about that shit? Did you hear about that, Miss
No, I
France?
didn't.
Did you hear about that? Like the president's wife is a man.
Macron. You know Macron?
I heard that, but I don't know if that's the truth. Is it the truth?
What do you think?
You live
She's a
there.
man?
Tell us.
I live there, but I don't know. Someone say it's a man, but I don't know.
What do you think?
I don't care. Everyone make whatever you want. If
No,
you
but
want
it's not about whether you care. What do you think?
about the woman of the president is a man.
Yes.
Yes.
I don't have to. I don't think anything about it. Like I don't really care.
Yeah.
Haram?
Like it's good, right?
Haram?
Yes. But that's my what I think, what I believe. That's for me, for myself. That's for other people. Like I don't have to say.
No, but she's asking you for your opinion.
I'm just asking you, what do you think? Like, because it's a big story right now, to the point where Emmanuel Macron actually felt compelled to issue a statement, right? So
Oh, he actually issued
he
a statement.
actually issued a statement
Oh,
about
shit.
it, and
It's actually what?
Emmanuel Macron
Yeah.
actually issued a statement about the transgender rumors regarding his wife, who is 30 years older than him. And so I was just wondering, do you think his wife is a man or not?
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
She look like a man a little bit, but but it's not
Okay,
good.
perfect.
No, but it's not good to say that because maybe she's a girl. But
No, but it's good to say.
see
It's
some women
called
that
being
look
honest.
more-
but no one gives the proof of that. Like
Yeah.
like we can say no one gives proof. Maybe
Listen,
it's only
speak
women
your
who look
mind.
like a man.
Yeah.
Okay.
Have you been to Germany?
I want to go though. What about you, bro?
Okay, so emotionally, I would say, and then I wanted to clear something up from earlier of the other question of how men are more like feminine.
Yeah.
They should be providers, but I feel like a woman should also have her shit together enough to where if like the man fails, you know, he could lean on her. But I don't think it should be 50-50 or like solely on the woman. So I feel like what I would bring to the table would be emotional support, and then I should have my shop soon, so you know I would be getting more clients, financially stable, and then if I have a man, you know, anything happens, he could lean on me.
Yeah, he can lean on you, but
Yeah,
for
sure.
how long though?
So long.
Because
I mean, however long it takes for him to, I guess, get back
what if he's
on
a big,
his feet.
What if he's
but
a big dude? What if he's like
What?
260?
I would just have to see, I guess, that he's trying.
Okay.
You know, if I see that he's just like that, he doesn't want to work and he doesn't want to get his
It's
shit
a
back
wrap.
together, then that's different.
Okay.
So.
What about you? What do you bring to the table? Other than
Everything. I feel like
here
I
we go.
hate when girls say that they don't bring nothing to the table but their phone and lip gloss. Like I hate that. Like I have 3 businesses. I when my man's out of town, I make sure I'm his piece. I make sure I have everything together for him when he's back, when he gets back. Like spiritually, emotionally, mentally, everything.
Amen.
I feel like it's like a whole bundle of things. So it's like, especially if he's providing, oh baby, you should literally have no worries other than providing.
Okay.
There should not be no other worries than that. You need to focus on that. Leave everything else for me.
What if he told you, listen, babe, I appreciate you so much.
Until you go to jail, nigga.
You're amazing. but I
So
need
the feds come.
I need that chain off your neck. What you gonna do?
I'm taking it off.
Okay.
Yeah.
Whatever he says goes. I feel like the man is the king. He's the leader. I'm following his lead. I love a man that can lead. And me, I'm an alpha female. Like
There we go.
I'm not gonna lie. Like I am.
Byron, you're what? A smart retard?
Yeah.
I am. So to find a man that I feel like could lead is a huge thing. So when I find a man that can lead, I'm submitting. I'm gonna submit for you. Whatever you want me to do, I got
Who makes
you.
more, you or him?
Him.
Okay.
Yeah. Of course you do.
All right. What about you?
rice for breakfast?
What?
What if I said I'm a feminine man? Would you find that attractive?
No.
Oh.
So why do you
I
think
hate
saying
that.
you're saying
Alpha.
that, why because you're not the first girl to say this ridiculous concept of alpha female. Like when a girl says I'm an alpha female, that's the equivalent to a guy saying, well, yeah, I'm a feminine man.
No, so I'm an alpha female to other females, but when it comes to my man, I'm in my most feminine state because he's allowing me to be there.
So you're
let
telling
her
me
guard
that
down.
okay,
Yes.
so I can wear so by your logic, you're saying you're alpha around other women, right? But then you
Yes.
become a woman when you're with a man, right?
Yes.
All right. What if I decided, I'm gonna wear heels when I'm with other dudes, but then I wear shoes when I'm with you?
That is not the type of guy that I will be dating.
So then why would you expect a man to want to be with an alpha female then?
No,
By
that's
your
the
own
thing.
logic.
That's the thing. When he's with me, he's not getting the alpha female. Only other women are getting
But
alpha female.
do you see what I'm doing here?
Yes.
So you're selectively picking when you want to be a lady.
Yeah.
No, not so. When it comes to the man, I'm in my feminine energy.
He understands
But
you.
when I'm in a room full of other women, I do tend to take control.
And here's the thing. And when I'm with my guys, I just wear heels.
Yeah,
and then when I get around my lady, I'm a masculine man. Doesn't that sound crazy?
No, I feel like you should soften up when you're around your man. And then when you're out in the business world, you should stand up straight and lead as a woman, especially an entrepreneur as myself that owns businesses and I have people that work for me. I have to project myself in that
All
way.
I'm simply demonstrating is, you said to me, like, you obviously would not be attracted to a guy that wore heels around his friends, right? So, like, I find it interesting always how women want a guy to accept them for being masculine and having these alpha characteristics. Because when you say I'm an alpha female, all you're basically saying is I'm a masculine female.
To women, not to my man though. My man doesn't see that alpha female of me.
Here's the thing. Do you have an A-type personality?
I'm sorry?
Or do you have an A-type personality? I'm assuming you do if you're an entrepreneur, right?
Yes.
Well, people that have A-type personalities, it's very difficult to conceal that. They work all the time. They're very assertive. They're very dominant. It's very hard to conceal that, and men will feel that energy when they hang out with
Very
you.
loud.
And that is why I attract very masculine men. It takes a very masculine man, to deal with a woman like that.
Criminals, army men.
I mean, you said deal with. I mean, that's a terrible. I mean, damn. If a guy's got to deal with you, that's an L.
No, not deal. Okay, you're right. That was the wrong word to use, but to accept that, like but some men like that. Like, she's
for
taking
sex.
charge, she's running stuff. But with me, she's soft, caring. I see that other side of her that other people don't see. So it goes both ways.
Okay. I wish you the best. What about you? What do you bring to the
I
table?
don't think men like it.
Yeah, we hate that shit.
Yeah,
I'll be
yeah,
honest
Because
with you.
and I think
We
that's
fucking hate
probably
that
why
shit.
I'm single too, but I at least own it. Like I'm pretty aggressive, but I'm not gonna sit here and be like, oh, poor me, why am I single, right? Like I decided to prioritize my career throughout my 20s, and I didn't go out, and I'm not on dating apps, I'm not on Instagram, and I probably have like a very masculine energy with the work that I do and the profession that I'm in, and I don't expect men who are surrounded by women on OnlyFans and Instagram all day that are just sitting around doing nothing but having their sugar daddies pay for their salon appointments while they go on vacations and crop their man out. Like that's gonna come across as maybe like more feminine.
No, right.
Because I used to think, right? Like I used to think that, and this is something I'll thank men for, right? I used to think to myself, oh, well, guys are really going to care about your accomplishments. And as long as I'm like accomplished, a guy's going to have more respect for me than the hoe, right? Like, how could he respect this hoe when he's not going to respect me? But at the end of the day, like if a guy's going to cheat on you, he's going to cheat on you. And you having like a valedictorian position on, like I was valedictorian, I had a 4.0 GPA. Like I have a lot of accomplishments. I have my shit together, but it still doesn't mean that you're not going to get cheated on. Like if somebody wants to go cheat, they're going to go cheat, right?
Yeah,
And like people cheat
We'll
because
cheat with the girl with the 1.0 GPA.
yeah, because maybe they have more feminine energy. I don't know why people cheat. People cheat for different reasons, but
horny.
I do think that like we like to convince ourselves that that's normal, and I've been guilty of it too. But I don't think that that's really how like men and women are supposed to operate, right? We've convinced ourselves because we're living in an era now where women are working, where in the past, right, like people used to be married for longer periods of time. Now you're lucky if you stay married for 5 years before you get a divorce.
Yeah.
And people are not necessarily like in monogamous relationships anymore. And I think that has a lot to do with the fact that there's been like this warped mentality of gender roles. And like people would say, oh, you're a hypocrite, right? Like you say you're married to the game, Laura. You say that, you're always working, you're too busy. But yeah, like I'll be lucky as a 30-year-old woman who's going to turn 31 in May. I will be lucky if I ever get a husband. And that's just reality. Like I will be lucky if
You've accepted it.
I've accepted it. Like I will be lucky if I ever have a child, right? Because like ideally you would want to
That takes a lot to admit. Most girls would never admit that.
I would want to date somebody for at least like 2 years before I get married. So I'm 31 in May, right? Okay. 32, 33. Then it takes like a year to plan a wedding. You're not going to really like get pregnant and have a baby unless you're married and in a committed relationship. And so then I'll be 36 and then that's considered a geriatric pregnancy. I never froze my eggs. And, I could adopt, right? And some people will say like, oh, well, you'll be like more sad about not having a kid, but I've accepted it. And I know that I used to tell myself like, oh, how could he cheat? Like, I don't understand. Like, I was so good to him. I paid for shit. I was so nice. I was so loyal. And then it doesn't mean anything. Like guys don't care about your accomplishments. And this was something that was like really hard for me to accept because I used to be that girl that thought, oh, well, I'm like better than all these other girls because I'm not a hoe and I'm smart and, I'm accomplished. They don't give a fuck. They really don't give a fuck. None of you are special. Like, I'm not trying to be mean. Like, I'm not a 10. I know that I'm not a 10, right? Like, I know that I'm not the hottest girl. All these other girls, they want to think, like, they want their boyfriends to tell them, like, hey, baby, you're, like, the prettiest girl in the world. Like, oh, if you had the chance to date me or Kim Kardashian, who would you date? Like, of course he's going to fucking say Kim Kardashian, but you want him to say you, right? Yeah. Like, people don't want to accept reality.
You want to date me.
And they're, like, nobody in here is a 10. Right? Raise your hand if you're a 10.
In your opinion.
No. And I'm not trying to put anybody down. I'm just saying.
You state in your opinion. That's your opinion.
Well, I think it's reality. I'm saying that nobody in here is a 10. And the reality is that, like, there are a lot of 10s in Miami, right? There are a lot of 10s everywhere. And if you're older and you're living in a world where, men are surrounded by 10s with a click away, whether it be like Bumble, Tinder, whatever, okay? Like your chances of really finding a lifelong partner are pretty slim. I think that's the reality that most women need to accept because...
How many girls on the panel think they're 10s, just out of curiosity?
Are we going by looks or are we going by personality?
Looks only, because we don't care about your personality.
Men don't care about personality.
No, I'm just joking. I'm just joking.
We're going looks only.
Totally kidding.
I feel like everybody should regard themselves in the highest esteem possible. So you don't feel like you a 10, but you should.
What if it's not true though?
That's opinion based.
It is opinion based.
It's every single
European.
Somebody across the world can look at you and be like, "Oh my God, you are a 10."
Yes.
They could start talking to you, and they would think you're
in some places in Africa, the biggest women are the prettiest, are the most beautiful women. That's why it's all.
I appreciate this thing that women do where they like to build each other up, but I like. I'm not a 10. I'm not a 10. I'm not. I used to be heavier. I lost weight. Like, I don't have like big boobs. I probably have some stretch marks. Like, I'm just being honest, right? Like, I'm not ashamed of it because for me, like, I've never been a woman that, like, I was able to build my platform not off of sexualizing myself. You will never find a photo of me with my top off. You will never find a photo of me with my boobs out. You will never find a photo of me like with a man online because I've been able to build a platform based off of my brain and my, political acumen and things like that. And so for me, like, I don't give a shit in the comments if people think I look like a tranny. I don't care if people think I look like a man. But I'm just saying, like, people say things. It doesn't bother me because, like, I don't care if a man wants to fuck me or not because if he's going to fuck somebody, he's going to do it regardless of whether I give him permission or not, right? Like, that's just reality.
Yeah, you're right.
All right, so you guys think women should regard themselves as 10s? You do?
Yes, you should have the highest self-esteem in the world. So. Everybody.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's healthy.
But what if it's like objectively not true though? Because to say that you're a 10 effectively means you're perfect.
Yeah.
No, it doesn't. It just means you're perfectly happy with how you are. You feel like you're perfect for your own self.
But
it's like in your eyes, you are perfectly fine. If you had the opportunity to go get surgery for free at the doctor, you'd be like, no, I'm fucking fine how I am.
I think
it doesn't mean you think you're
perfect.
I just think that means you're confident.
You confident. You good with how you
When a woman
look.
says I'm a 10, that just means that she has confidence, and I feel every woman should have it because one man could look at you and be like, oh my God, this is the most beautiful woman I ever seen, and then another man could be like, she ain't all that. but somebody really could look at you and be like, she's the one. So it's opinion based,
And
so
that's
your
what's so
opinion of
fucked up
yourself
about everything
your
right
opinion of
now.
yourself should be the highest one in the room.
Yeah.
So that's why when I say it's opinion based, like you might not think
Because
I'm a 10
honestly,
or you're a 10,
in my eyes,
but that's
I
your
be
opinion.
seeing niggas out with bitches and they like really be big and they girl up like my woman bad as fuck, and in they eyes she really is the baddest bitch in the room, but everybody else is looking like, what is this nigga like this young got money got doing with her? In his eyes, she really bad as fuck, and it's how she wears it in his like.
So
I think
You're
that's
never-
just
and you're
called
never
having
gonna
a
please
BBW
everybody.
fetish.
I've
No,
noticed.
she
Well,
don't
that's
even gotta be
opinions.
big.
Fetishes are opinions.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
That's
right
what I'm
nowadays
saying.
we look at like 10s as like the girls with the perfect noses, the big boobs, the airbrush on Instagram, the this, that, the European beauty standards. But I don't think, me personally, I think like a 10 out of 10 is like the beautiful ethnic girls from Africa with like the big noses and big foreheads, skinny jawline. That's to me is a 10. Like I don't like all these fake lips, like
so
these injections, BBLs. To me, that's not a 10. I like the skinny, natural bodies. To
Are your
me,
boobs-
that's a
are
10.
your boobs real?
Yeah,
Are they really?
Nice. Yeah, they are.
But, hold on, are you a man?
Am I a what?
Are you a man?
No, but I know what I like.
So how you gonna tell us what a 10 is?
Because like I said, it's in the eye of the beholder. It's what I
But
feel
I'm choosing
like,
girls.
in my opinion.
You're not.
But he just asked me what I felt like was a 10.
Oh, okay.
So,
But do you like the same thing he likes? Aha.
Actually, yes. However, I'm not a good example. But the majority of people, the world itself, will tell you what you are. But go ahead.
Yeah, like the thing I've always found that's interesting, and I think it's actually destructive for females, is them self-assessing themselves and saying that like, oh, I'm perfect or whatever. And it's only females that do this shit. Men don't really do that, because like for you guys, you're on Instagram, you get a bunch of validation from men. Guys are giving you comments and giving you attention, whether you deserve it or not. And I think that a lot of modern women have like a very grand. They have this crazy concept in their head of where they stand, and a lot of the times you guys are delusional of where you really stand.
You know what?
Girls will
I
say I'm
agree with that.
perfect,
That's true.
I deserve the world, blah blah blah.
I'm a queen.
I'm a queen, and you have this crazy like belief in yourself, and like with men, like that's the equivalent. What if I walked around and said, you know what? Fuck it. I feel like I'm a billionaire.
Yeah, you're
Wouldn't that be
billionaire, man.
ridiculous for me to say that?
I feel
Because
like,
effectively
yeah.
speaking, right? So, who is the ultimate consumer of female beauty? It's men. But women feel as though they're the ultimate consumer. No, you guys wear makeup, you guys do all the stuff that you do with your hair extensions, etc. It's typically because men are the end consumer base for female beauty. And with us, right, like men, our value is based on what value do we provide to the world. And a lot of times you're paid in, based on what you can provide. So as a man, your title and your status and how much money you earn typically dictates your value. But I can't run around and say, I'm a billionaire when I'm not, because then you guys will all look at me like I'm fucking crazy. Like this dude's on some wild shit. And I don't have the tangible proof to show that. But women run around and say, because that's your market value, is your beauty, I'm a 10. That's false advertisement, because very few women, if any, are 10s anyway, because that assumes perfection.
Yeah.
And most girls are not perfect at all.
I want to say
It
that
barely exists.
Yeah,
Go ahead.
I agree with that point of view. Like, I don't think that women should look at themselves as, oh, I'm perfect, to the point where there's no room for work. I think
But that's the problem.
right. That is the issue, and so
real
that's the
quick,
area that I disagree
And I want to
with.
say this too, because what this has led to is we have the fattest women ever.
Yep.
Right,
Right?
that's
And I
what
don't
I'm
want to sound like an
saying.
asshole, but I'm going to be honest.
Yeah.
Black women are the most delusional. Y'all are the ones that run around and say you guys are 10s the most. I'm beautiful. I'm a queen. Be 300 fucking pounds and say you deserve the world. That's crazy to me. The average black woman is like 5'5", 187 pounds. Yo, I'm 6'3", like 195, 200. That's crazy. These bitches are huge. And they're running around and saying that they're fucking, queens. Like, who's the fat chick that, Lizzo and shit like that. So, I'm not, and this is not just a black woman thing. I'm just saying they're just the fattest. But this is with females in the West in general, in the United States. And I think, like, this whole concept of not living an objective reality and saying I'm a queen regardless of how you behave, no need for self-improvement, because we don't tell women that they're fat. We don't tell women that they're stupid. We don't tell them that you look like shit. We don't tell them any of this stuff. Like, women don't handle criticism well, so we never give it to them. But sorry, you're going to say?
So,
Please.
yeah, let me just clarify. When
Sure.
I say that women should regard themselves in the highest esteem, I mean having confidence. But that does not mean that you can't look in the mirror or look at not even only the physical, but just look within yourself and say, I need to work on this. I need to go to the gym. I need to get healthier. I need to work on my anger management. I need to work on why maybe I am a little oversensitive and not like I lash out on people, or I don't understand where people's coming from, or I need to pick up a book and, like, I don't know,
read more. Like I need a
and I
it's
don't think
okay
it's
to be able
fucked
to
up
grow,
to hold
but still
yourself,
have confidence.
like try to hold yourself to
that's
this
fair. That's a
unrealistic
good
point of view. Like,
But for what he's saying, you understand, right?
I understand.
Okay.
People be delusional
So-
to the point where
so
they
saying
feel
a
like
10
there's no room for growth.
Yeah, the problem is that they attribute, and I see your perspective 100%. There's self-love and then obviously where you objectively stand. The problem is that women tend to conflate the two.
Yeah.
Like their self-love comes into like narcissism and hubris and I don't need to change because I am perfect. Does that make sense?
Yeah, I agree.
So it ends up working in a very bad thing. And I think also like you know, like we live in a kind of pussy world now where like bullying is frowned upon, you know, internet bullying, oh my God, this is so bad. Like for men, it's good to get bullied. I think for women too, a lot of the times. But we don't really tell women the truth. And I think that's kind of what's, and then you add Instagram in where you got girls, and someone actually, a girl that used to work for us, Red, she said this, and I thought this was very smart, very smart. She said that a lot of times what girls do is they'll assess where they stand off of their pictures on the internet. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So like they'll have like a great photo shoot with edited photos and they'll be like a 9 or a 10 on Instagram and they'll hold themselves to that. Like that's where I stand, bitch. But in reality, you meet them in person, like what the fuck? You don't look like your pictures. But they still have that mindset of I attribute my value to what I look at my best on the internet with edits.
Right, that's social media. I don't mean delusion. I just mean healthy confidence.
Yeah. And how many girls are on social media? Like I would say a majority of women are on Instagram. Every girl I've ever met has an Instagram for the most part. Except for Laura,
Oh,
you're bad.
You did have
Bad.
Yeah. So I mean, but most girls are on
I
there.
don't like. I mean, look, I had Instagram and I had a really large account. Like I had 500,000 followers in 2000. I had 500,000 followers. Sorry, I'm really bad with this whole mic thing. You know, when I was banned in 2019, and I didn't take my clothes off or anything like that. It was pretty much just news and commentary and videos and things like that. So for me, I don't like Instagram necessarily, and I'm also like less likely to. One of the first things I ever ask a guy, seriously, like this is a rule I have, if I'm gonna date somebody, like if a guy is on Instagram, that's generally a red flag. You know, like there's a difference between like having an Instagram and then being on Instagram.
Yeah.
You know, like I don't really feel like you're gonna meet a loyal man or somebody that's going to be like a lifelong partner if they're on Instagram. And I think it goes for women too, because I think that
we got Cloud Hell now. We gonna smash some
I
girls.
think that
Let's go.
I think that a lot of women too. It warps your mind when you see that, and you become delusional, and you also become not just materialistic, but superficial. And so
That's materialistic.
I find I have a better view of things not having an Instagram.
Yeah, I feel like the world would just be a much better place without Instagram. I feel like there wouldn't be no rating. There wouldn't be nothing compared. There wouldn't be none of that. I miss the old school.
You know what's interesting? I've asked this question to a bunch of girls on the panel. Anytime a girl like breaks up with a guy recently or whatever, I didn't get a chance to ask it on this one, but we'll ask it on other panels. Was a component to you breaking up with your guy because you felt like you could do better? And the answer is almost always yes, right? And then I said, well, what made you feel as though you could have done better? Was it attention on the internet? Was it Instagram, etc.? And a lot of times it's Instagram that made them feel like, okay, you know what? There's better men out there. They're messaging me. I can go ahead and replace my guy with something better. And I think Instagram has led to a lot of girls breaking up with dudes, and girls are the ones that initiate the breakups because it's like, damn, I could do better. Like, this dude is good enough, but I can do better. And, there's this fucking analogy, the husband store. Have any of you guys heard it before?
No. Tell us.
All right, if we got time, I'll tell it. But
do it. It's fine, bro.
You sure?
Yeah, I'm
'Cause
sure.
I know some of y'all got to go, right? Soon, because I know we're getting
Yeah.
it's spring break and it's Miami Friday. All right, so long story short, okay, so there's a husband store, right? We'll go into a dream world. Give me this sound effect real fast. We're gonna, okay. So there's this store, right? It's a husband store. You can only go in once and you can't go back through it again, all right? And, and it's for women to go in there, single women go in there, right? So on the first floor, they're all men, right? And as you go up the floors, right, each man gets better and better and better, right? So you go on the first floor and it's just all dudes. Yeah, you know what? It's just dudes. I can do better. On the second floor, they're all dudes and they're mildly good looking and in good shape. You know what? I don't know if this is good enough. Go up to the third floor. They're all good looking. They have a job that makes a good amount of money and they like kids. Okay, this is pretty good. But you know what? I could do better. Go up to the fourth floor. All these guys make a lot of money, love kids, want to settle down, and they're good looking. Damn, I wonder what's up. You say, fuck it. I'm going to go up to the next floor. Go up to the next floor. All these guys want kids, are marriage ready, have a dog, and handsome, have money, etc. Full package. Damn. If it's this good, the next floor's got to be absolute perfection.
It's never
with
enough.
nothing.
And then they go up to the next floor, and then it's just a big sign that says, "This floor exists to show that women are never happy, and they can't be, and you can never admit, they always want better. You must exit the store now." And then what ends up happening is they fucking leave, and they can't go back to the store again. And I always attribute that analogy to like you being in your 20s, just going up the escalator over and over and over. It's like, yo, I could do better, I could do better, I could do better. And then you get to the top floor and you realize, fuck, what the hell? But then you spent 10 years going up through the store, and you can't go back through. And it just goes to show versus like you go on the other side, right? The other part of this analogy is the wife store, right? On the first floor, all the girls are available. Second floor, they're attractive and like sports. And then the men never go past the second floor, right? Like that's the joke, right? Like the guys never even go up to the third, fourth, and fifth floor. We don't give a fuck. So they say that to show that like women are never satisfied. And I would argue, right, since women are never satisfied and they want the best, Instagram, all it's done is exacerbate the problem. Because now it's constantly in your feed. Damn, she's with this guy right now. He's taking on trips. Damn, she's with this guy right now, and she's traveling over.
It goes both ways.
How is that? Yeah, how is that not the same for men?
Okay, so I'll tell you why it's not the same. It could go both ways.
I broke up with somebody because they were using Instagram to cheat. I did, and so if you're going to be dishonest, right? Like I wasn't looking for something else. Like I was content, right? So I agree with you. I think that like there's exceptions to every rule. So I'm not going to be that woman that's like says, oh well, I'm different. I'm a different girl. But you know, there's a lot of men too that have that girl that, you know, is, well, they must have thought you were attractive if they were gonna go out with you, right? So you're attractive and you're no drama and maybe you don't like sports, but you're compatible with every other aspect of their life. And then you see some, you know, XXX account pop up on their Instagram and you're like, oh, what's that? And then that's it. That's
but like the big thing, and I see your perspective that it can go both ways, but for it to go both ways, the man's got to be exceptional to even pull girls off Instagram. And then the second thing also is that most of the time, if a guy has a good girl, he might go and fuck another girl, but he's typically not going to leave his main chick. He won't leave her. He'll maybe explore other women, but he's not going to leave. Whereas like with women, it's like, oh, I can do better. I'm going to leave is what I mean. Like women are more likely to leave a relationship because they get bored quicker. So, and I think like Instagram has made the problem worse. And then the other thing too is that, let's be honest, who uses Instagram more? Women do. By far. Like guys that have Instagram, I know the usage is 50%, but like who's actually surfing and going through their feed more? It's women by far.
And to be honest, when the average guy DMs you on Instagram, you don't respond to that DM. Has to be a celebrity, somebody's status, blue check. Average guy DMs you is like, what the fuck? This
average guy's taking stupid pictures in the bathroom on his IG.
Selfies in the bathroom. It's L.
So like, I mean, it could go both ways, but I've noticed that like with women, like they'll feel like they can do better thanks to Instagram versus like dudes. It's like, bro, you can't even play the game on Instagram unless you're of a certain status
at all.
But I don't know. Do you guys agree with that? I don't know. I'll open it to y'all. Whatever.
I agree. Like for example, Valentine's Day. Like people are scrolling down and they see guys getting their girls Chanel bags, Van Cleef necklaces, and they're looking like, dang, if my man didn't get me that, does that mean he doesn't love me? It's like, you don't know what that guy that's buying the Chanel bags, he probably bought her Chanel bag, Chanel bag. That's not genuine love. He's literally buying you.
Well, actually, to
but
make
who
it
cares
even
about
more,
that? But who cares about Chanel?
Yeah, no
more
way.
often than not,
I agree.
The guy buying them gifts, you know why they buying them gifts? Because they fucked up. And it's when they say, you know what? I messed up, babe. I'm buying you a gift.
I'll give you an example. So like, what is it, the Ace Family? Some shit like that on YouTube, right? Like they have this family YouTube channel, right? And a lot of girls watch them like, oh my God, I want a family like that. But what they don't know is that that dude's been cheating on her for fucking years. Smashing other girls, right? And then the other dude, I forget his name. He's been on the show before. He also had a family channel, got caught cheating.
Corey.
Right?
Corey.
Got caught cheating. But like, how many girls can you imagine that watch that shit? I want this. I could do better. Might have broken up with their guy, etc., hoping that they'll be able to find that guy that provides this lifestyle, whatever, and be monogamous. It's not real.
Right.
And then they leave a guy that was great because they thought that they could do better, and then they get that guy, but they're not prepared to deal with better guy problems, which is other chicks stepping out, giving other women, gifts and all this other shit. And that's true. When dudes are giving girls gifts like that, especially luxury ones, sometimes that nigga fucked up, bro.
100%.
Those are sorry gifts.
Yeah, but I don't.
Sure.
Oops.
Go ahead.
Somebody else.
I don't understand like why every time we talk about girls who they have Instagram, they show their body, they make sure they look good, but no one talk about the guys who only show their money for have a girl, and after they start to cry, oh, she was with me only for my money, but you only show that, and it's the truth.
That's true.
Well, that's society, you know.
My nigga.
So that's equal.
Look, come on, man.
Like guys have
That's
to
your
do
best
that.
Yo, let's move on, bro. Yeah, we got some more chat.
No, I mean it's a valid. It's valid. Somewhat.
That's true though, and then they get mad when they're using
You know, like
money.
everyone talks about the girl that she shows her body or this. Then what did you expect then for him to take advantage of you? But then she's saying
about the man.
Yeah.
Showing
the money. So when he gets taken advantage of, okay.
Yeah, man send you a picture of his car, of his watch, but
Yeah, but the reason why it's not the same is because men have to earn that.
Yep.
Does that make sense? Like you don't have to like.
Or they could rob it.
Okay, like if they want to show his money, that's okay.
I
But
think Drake earned it
why
the other
after
day
he
when he
gonna
said
such
your
a crime?
body is tea. That's some pretty homo shit
I
right there.
haven't gotten that
Your
yet.
body's tea.
Drake.
What about if you be in the
That's pretty
gym
gay.
That's pretty gay.
24/7? You earned your body.
I have not gotten
Well,
a
most
gift
girls don't
in,
work out like that. Let's keep it 1,000.
That's a house.
Like you could be a chick and not go to the gym and still have an acceptable physique to a majority of men.
You could be a nigga
Like-
with a trust
But-
fund.
With a what?
Trust fund. You ain't work for it.
Oh yeah, no. Okay, fair enough. But what portion of men are trust fund maybe versus women that are able to market themselves on the internet?
Not a lot.
Okay, so
You know what I'm
it's
saying?
a higher. It's like a surplus of women.
Yeah, because
That
remember how I
meets
said
that
earlier,
standard.
like women are giving their value up front. So like since they're giving their value up front, like they can market it, and that's why like like a dude flexing on the internet, right? His money and status is not the same as a girl flexing her body. I can see what you mean because it's like a thirst trap on both ends, but one is earned while the other one typically isn't. That's what it is. That's why like sounds fucked up, but this is why men don't respect girls that like put it all out there on the internet because we know that it's easy for y'all to do it.
Yep.
You know, so
No,
Wait,
but
I haven't gone yet.
sure.
Oh,
Okay,
We
so-
haven't. Did we didn't finish? Did we finish? No.
No, she just wanted to add in.
Oh, go
like,
ahead.
yeah, go ahead.
First of all, like you
Please
can
make it
tell
fast.
how what your rating is. You just ask your guy friends. You just ask them.
That's true.
You know, it's really easy.
Well, they'll kind of lie to you though.
Yeah,
they don't
yeah.
hurt your feelings.
They don't hurt your
A
feelings.
No,
guy's
my-
gonna be friends with you. He just wants to sleep with you. Like
no,
That's
no,
it.
no.
Not a good guy.
Your guy
No, it's
friends
true.
that do not want to sleep with you.
they all do.
You would never know.
They
Um,
all
why I
do.
don't have guy friends.
You would never know.
You never know.
They all do.
You're too naive.
Yeah.
Yeah, they do want to sleep with you, but
Also,
that's fine. You're gonna
only
say.
if he's gay.
Maybe not right now, but eventually.
also,
Unless
just
they're
like
gay. Yeah.
if what does a girl have to bring to the table? Like I do want to eventually settle down. Like I see in the comments a lot, like all of you whores are not getting married.
That's true.
You
You
guys
gotta
are
be
over
submissive.
30.
You gotta know how to
So
consider
I want to
it.
know what
That's
can I
true.
do?
I mean,
to
it's
be-
probably
the first
true.
question every guy
what can I
asks.
do to be a better
You
partner?
have to know how to cook. My
this
man
is a
literally
thing.
said, if you do not know, because I own a catering business too. He was like, if it was not for your food,
And tits.
we would have
with
locked in after.
So I was told the easiest way to
That's
man's
it,
heart.
man.
Yeah.
How much?
See, to answer your question, and I'm not a guy, so they could probably answer it better, but you seem like a really sweet girl. You seem like you're not like one of these typical Miami whores, but you're also, what did you say, 31? I'm 30, so I'm going to be 31 in May. And ideally, like, if you're in a city like Miami where people come to party and they're just surrounded by models and like the hottest women in the world are here in Miami, like as a guy, and I'm not saying this to be disrespectful because personally I think that like there should be more to it than just your body and your looks.
Yeah.
But do you think a guy who just wants to get laid like is going to go for you, or do you think they're going to go for some model? No matter how sweet you are, you're clearly very smart, you're a doctor. I wish it wasn't this way. I wish men cared about accomplishments more, but like we're 30 and 31.
Wait. Sorry.
yeah.
I just seen Miss Korea's IG, whatever.
Who?
Yeah, you, the blazer.
Miss Indonesia, USA.
Yeah, your
but
IG
go
is
on.
wild, bro. Yeah.
Wait,
Who?
wait. Korea, Indonesia. What Asian country?
Which
Chris?
one?
What's the
You.
handle?
Nigga, speak English. Purple hair.
Purple hair.
Purple hair, yeah.
God damn,
I see your
nigga.
IG, man. Basically,
She belongs to the streets.
Oh, you're trying to say your Instagram is questionable.
Oh.
it's your body all over the place.
Oh.
I went on vacation to the Caribbean recently.
Bills,
Girl, you don't have to explain.
Can you pull it up, Bill?
Wait, what are you showing? A bikini picture?
No, your Instagram.
Oh, so okay, you're trying to say this might be why guys aren't taking it seriously?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, your Instagram does say things about you, unfortunately.
I'm
Footprints in
flabbergasted,
the digital
bro.
world.
Yeah, it does. Yeah, you pulling it up, nigga?
No.
Oh, okay.
No,
All right. Sorry. So you were saying like why?
So I should turn it like private.
No.
You should delete it.
Or archive
All right, ready?
photos. Like if you want to keep the memories, just archive it. It'll take it off of your.
But you have to be
front
honest
page.
with yourself,
All right,
right?
you showing it right now?
Because
Okay.
I had an attorney look it over.
That don't look that bad.
This isn't bad.
you're
pretty.
not
Not bad.
Bro.
I thought
And
she
he
all
said it
said
was
she was
good.
busting it
Bro.
open.
Bro, I mean, she has
Like,
the body to bust it open, but
This is very classy.
Yeah.
No, it's giving Vogue.
Oh,
come
okay.
on, man.
That is so pretty.
I mean,
I mean,
you're
chat.
hot.
You saw it.
I thought
Chris,
you
it's
meant.
not even that bad, bro. What the
She
fuck's wrong
not
with you,
It's
bro?
not that bad.
No.
No, I'm thinking it's gonna be like
Nigga, we
some
see way worse
OnlyFans
than
stuff.
Oh yeah, the
that's not
powder
that bad.
room.
Bro,
I love
fresh.
it.
When is your birthday?
Nigga, that's not even that bad, bro. What you
July
say,
12th.
Chris?
July 12th. Are
Bro,
you a
really fresh.
Cancer?
She's on the beach. She's bikinis.
You're hot.
Yeah.
You're hot.
Wow.
Fresh. If you want to smash fresh, that's up to you, man.
So, what I'll say is
I'm not
this:
trying to
like,
smash, bro.
like me looking at that, I wouldn't know you're a doctor.
Yeah.
Well, I would hope that
you know, and the thing is that like, and this is where women kind of fuck up sometimes, right? Like, if you put yourself out in a certain way, what'll happen is they'll put you in a box.
Yeah.
Before they get to meet you and know you, and then you might have missed that opportunity to get them to know you. Does that make sense?
But I just started this after I moved to Miami, like maybe 4 months.
Understandable. You
So-
got to compete, but like, I'm just saying, like, yeah, I get it. Like, I'm not, I get it. It's a competitive market. You got to compete. That's fine.
Or
But
you
what
just
I'm
don't give-
saying
or
is that
just
like,
not give a shit.
unfortunately, like sometimes what'll happen is like, and girls, I be trying to warn girls about this sometimes. Like, if you have a certain look, or you're very attractive, or you're too sexy, or you put yourself out in a certain way, you'll ostracize yourself from certain men that you would have had an opportunity with had you presented yourself in a certain fashion. And then the other thing too is that like you might say, oh well, if they just get to know me, blah blah blah. You might not even get the chance to meet them to even show your thing. Because I'm sure if a guy met you, you'd be like, oh wow, you're really pleasant and sweet, etc. And like you're smart too and stuff. But you might not get that chance just because of like your reputation, right? Like online, unfortunately, because like people will just assume shit. It's the internet. Hell, she had some assumptions before she came on about her. She had them about him, etc.
Yeah.
Like that's just what it is, because human beings don't have the time to like get to know you and everything else like that.
Right.
We're creatures where we make assumptions right away.
Right.
Right. So
Well, what I've heard is that, you know, attraction gets you in the door, but personality keeps you in the house.
oh shit.
Another
Oh
one.
my God.
Wait, another one. Another one. Wait, you FaceTime Kellen?
Yeah, it was,
DJ Khaled.
it was great. I was like on the plane. We were about to take off, and then
Oh, okay.
we were FaceTiming.
How do you know him?
How you
I
doing?
don't. I
Is he
just won
quiet?
some sweepstakes for Bud Light,
Oh.
and I was like, "Do I get a free year of Bud Light?" And they were like, "No, you just get to talk to DJ Khaled." And I was like,
Come on, chat,
You don't
bro.
want to
like,
drink
oh.
Bud Light.
Come on, chat,
Why you
man.
That is
Traveling.
random, bro.
That is a very strange. Okay, you know what? Hold on. No. You know what? No. This is perfect. This is perfect. Okay, pull that back up. Pull that back up. Pull that back up. So I'm gonna pretend like I'm a guy and I don't know you, right? Like obviously I know you now, so it's like I understand your accomplishments, accolades, etc. But let's say I don't know you at all, and I'm just going off your profile. You know what a guy is gonna think when he sees this?
"What?"
Whore.
She belongs to the streets.
And I'll tell you why. Hold on, because this is how men are. If we see you like vacationing somewhere luxurious, if we see you in foreign cars, if we see you talking to celebrities like this, we see you associating with celebrities, etc. A lot of times, guys will assume, oh, she's probably fucking him. But little do I know.
He's like
I know, but I'm telling you how men
very-
think. I know it's like this is how
But
this is how we
he's
think.
so,
You
like,
played yourself.
So are you not supposed to post pictures like that?
I'm
he's
not.
so like
Ideally.
wholesome.
Ladies,
So just
Ideally.
ladies, shut up and listen to me, because I'm literally giving you guys the game right now. Shut the fuck up and listen. When men see this shit, we assume, oh, she's probably fucking him. It might not be true. In your situation, you won a sweepstakes and you were able to talk to DJ Khaled, cool. But men aren't gonna like think that up front. Like, I mean, that's very far-fetched. Like, wait, you won a Bud Light sweepstakes and you're talking to DJ Khaled on a FaceTime call? We don't assume that. We're like, wait, how'd you get his, how are you FaceTiming this nigga? You must be fucking to get that. Like, this is an A-list celeb. How the hell are you doing that? Like, this is just how men think. That's just how we behave. If we see you in Dubai, we see this, whatever, we might not know that you went there with your ex-boyfriend. We'll just assume, did some prince fly her out? We see you in a Ferrari. We might think, what the fuck? How are you in a Ferrari? We know niggas don't, girls don't buy Ferraris,
No,
dudes do.
I buy
Why are you in a
everything.
Ferrari? See, but here's the thing.
Yeah, but-
I don't know you're a doctor, do
Yeah,
I?
we don't know.
Yeah.
So we
don't know.
assume that sugar daddies, we assume the worst. And I hate to say it, like other women fucked it up for you. Where we just think if you're experiencing luxurious things, you're around celebrities, whatever, you're a groupie or you're a sugar baby or whatever. And we don't know you won a sweepstakes. We don't know that you were a video vixen or something. Or we don't know that you're a mechanic and you paid for it yourself. We don't know these things. We just assume. because we just go off of stereotypes, and stereotypes a lot of times tend to be true, right? So like if we see a girl in a Ferrari, we know generally women don't buy Ferraris, men do.
Well,
Whose Ferrari are you in?
I think
we don't
you're
know
right.
X, though.
And I think I'm gonna turn my Instagram private after
No,
this.
but that's still bad though. But in the words, well,
she can make it private if she
to
wants,
put it
but
frankly, in the words of Khaled, you played yourself because that right there is an L. No, he's right. He's right. He's right.
No.
He's right.
But again, you explained it, which is cool. That's actually really interesting.
I think
but like,
admirable.
But she
yeah,
should.
but like
You
guys
said-
don't know this. Like we
Like
always assume the worst.
Yeah.
That's just how men are. We assume the worst all the time.
yep.
I mean, you said not to make it private. I think that you should, because personally, like, and I should have said this before. I don't know why I didn't. When I was asked, like, values that women should have if they want to be better, modesty. Like, how do you expect
Yes.
a high value man, whether that is like a subjective term, right? Like, we all have our definition of what it means to be a high value man. How do you expect a high value man or somebody you'd want to marry to take you seriously if you're posting photos of yourself in bikinis online?
But the thing is,
Like,
like I was
you should
never
make it
like
private.
that.
What?
It was like more like once I got to Miami and that was the norm.
No, it
So
was
you
once
were
you turn
influenced
30,
when you
right?
moved to
Because you
Miami?
No, if you look at my previous posts, they're all like just me and my
Bro, you're
friends.
scrolling down
very,
all the way down, bro.
very wholesome, like medical things. Like
Yeah, but
me
guys
in
are not
Iraq
gonna scroll all
doing
the way
like
But
surgery.
a guy that you want to actually marry isn't going to want his wife as like jerk off material for other men online.
Is that what it is though?
Yes, that's jerk off
'Cause I
material. Who are
consider-
you? Who is your? Are you? Let's be honest, like woman to woman. Who are you really posting that photo for? Like, why don't you just keep it on your phone and look at it yourself as inspo for working out? Like,
Because
who are you trying to
at the
appeal
end
to
of
by
the day,
posting that
I
photo?
She
want-
got no ass. Who's jerking off to that?
Exactly,
What the
bro.
fuck is that
Whoa,
shit?
whoa.
Nigga?
Some guys like that.
I'm just saying, though.
Yeah,
Like,
just
go through like
That's just
perception.
Let's keep it objective, guys. Come on, man.
Who asked
No,
me
but
that?
to go off of what you were saying, I agree with you because what I did with my page, like I took a lot of like my artist connections that like pictures
Oh,
I had
yeah,
with
yeah,
artists
bro, yeah.
down because I felt like I was attracting the wrong type of people, whether they were wanting me for my connections or wanting me because they think I was like a groupie or whatever.
Yeah.
So as I got to 30, I just recently turned 30 in December. I was like, okay, I need to take some of that down because I'm trying to find me a husband. I'm trying to move differently, and I felt like I attracted a different type of people when I did move like
Okay,
that.
but
Yeah.
the thing is, I want to do concierge medicine so that I can have a family, and like
Yep.
a lot of that is like advocating for health, beauty, like
No, look, you
glamorous
could do what you want. I'm just telling you how
lifestyle,
men view things. And you guys, ladies, could do whatever you want with that information. I'm just telling you how men think. And unfortunately, we typically tend to think negatively
Yo, but hold on.
when we see
Isn't
shit.
this
Look like
crazy?
the worst
You
case
asked us for
scenario.
advice. We gave it to you. You're like,
You
oh
want
no,
it.
I want to do this instead.
No, I definitely am
Yeah.
gonna take that into consideration. I told
Bruh.
you already that I'm turning it private.
Yeah, and then here's the
No,
thing too, and I'm only telling you this because you're very smart and you have a good head on your shoulders and you're pretty modest, and you don't put that forward off your Instagram profile. You know what I mean? Like, why don't you should have some pictures of you like with your white jacket? Like, show
Yeah,
that
that's
side.
sexy.
Like,
People love
super
that.
sexy.
Guys
Go
like
down,
that.
Put that
Scroll.
at the top. Pin that.
Scroll.
So that
it's
people
all
can, so that
there.
people like can
Doctors are
automatically
sexy.
get
Just
some
the
respect.
last like 2 or 3
Well,
months.
just so you know, when someone looks at your page, they don't go all the way down.
No.
For the
5
most part.
seconds.
5
and
seconds,
they're-
first couple photos, and then that's it.
Yeah.
They judge you
Yeah.
off for that alone.
But
You know, so-
why?
I
Because
think
they have
Miami
some girl,
changed
they have
me.
some, I met some girl who look
Because-
very religious. They look very good, like a good girl, but they're like escrow. They don't have social media. They look very nice. They don't put a lot of makeup. But they are an escrow or they are very bad. So I don't know why people are gonna judge in Instagram because you can put like some picture in bikini and just work for yourself and or studies. So I don't
Yeah,
know
but
why.
that's what they see.
And even about a picture with DJ Khaled, like why if someone gonna see that picture gonna say, oh, she give her ass to him. No, maybe she just like his music and she wanna take a picture with him and that's
Bro.
all.
But they don't know.
I
They
don't
don't
think
see
Yeah,
that
actually, I
explanation.
want
She don't
another
think English
DJ
now.
too.
I caught her ass out.
But like he said, they don't see that explanation under the picture. They just see you with the celebrity, and they
Yeah.
automatically
You
think
get
groupie.
5
And
seconds
you know
of
what?
judgment.
Hold on, you know why
5
it's so bad?
seconds.
She's on a plane. They can say, he flew her out. So I'm like, what the fuck? I'm a guy thinking like, yo,
Your
you
mind
flying
is
her out?
warped.
I think the
Fuck
worst,
no.
the worst part about it is the
That's
mask.
so weird. It's DJ Khaled, you guys. He has
The
like
mask.
2 kids. He's so like he's so
Hey,
our
hey,
like
listen,
generation.
The mask.
He's
To be
so
fair, it is
wholesome.
DJ Khaled, so it's a little bit less of an issue, but it's still an issue because you never know.
Yeah,
Just
it was
sounds
like,
like
it was
something
like Drake or Lil
so
Wayne.
innocent.
He knows Drake and
You
Lil
know,
Wayne, man.
something so innocent that she enjoyed, she could not share with the world because
I thought it
of
was
fear
funny.
of.
I
Like
thought
she
it was
just like
funny.
this song.
Hey,
Yeah.
listen, man.
I just gave you guys the recipe for how men think when we analyze a woman's profile.
Right there it says,
You can
ain't
do
no one
you can
flying
do
that chick
what
out.
you want with it, but like this is just how men think. We always have red flags going in our head when we see certain things on a woman's profile. If I see you in Tulum, I'm gonna ask questions in my head. If I see you in Dubai, I'm gonna ask questions. If I see you in a Lamborghini or a Ferrari or any type of exotic car that women almost never buy, I'm gonna have questions. If I see you on a private jet, I'm gonna have questions. If I see you with a celebrity, I'm gonna have questions in my head. So like, and girls don't get, like, you might lose the fucking man before you even meet him. He might already put you in the, man, this girl's just for the streets box, and he didn't even meet you yet. And you didn't get an opportunity to showcase other things that you have because we already put you in that box. It's the same situation like you meet a guy, right? And let's say you meet him, right? But he's like, he dressed like a Dusty. He wears jean shorts in fucking 2024 and a baggy shirt like a
Or
Nietzsche
the
and
same
shit.
shoes in every picture.
Yeah, let's say that, right? Let's say he doesn't look the best or he got dirty teeth or whatever, but you don't know. He's a multimillionaire, successful, has a great personality, he's funny. But you already wrote him off, right? Like, damn, he's not my type. But you would have probably got along with him if you gave him a chance. That's what men do to women. The difference is this, right? When guys curve girls, we curve y'all silently. You don't even know we curved you. You guys have to curve us up front because we come to you like, hey, girl, let me get your number. Nah, I'm good. So we got to take the rejection up front. But you guys, we reject you guys on the without you guys even knowing it.
Yep.
We already put you in the whole box. We're just going to use this girl for sex only.
Yep.
And you'll never know.
Yep.
So that's where girls fuck up is like.
But that's not nice either. I mean,
Of
I know that you
course,
disagree, but
yeah.
I just think like men have to
That's
take
just how men are.
responsibility. I know, but men should take responsibility. So if you don't want to have hoe culture, you shouldn't enable hoe culture.
I mean,
so this
we just
idea
met.
that like a woman
Supply
is
and
just for
demand.
recreation, like just don't have sex with her, right? Like why don't you try to help a woman not be a hoe by not having sex with her? Like
They'll never
that's
listen.
my
Yeah,
I
they won't listen.
under,
Someone
well,
else will do it. Someone else will
I
do
don't
it.
know. I think
We'll
it
do
goes
We'll
both
do it.
ways, but I just think that people should not enable hoe behavior.
So how many of you guys are gonna clean up your Instagrams after this talk?
Well, I don't even have an Instagram, so
Yeah, I mean, it's up to y'all, man. Like, again,
do whatever you want to do,
You'll
man.
get attention, etc. I'm just saying, like,
Bro.
not all male attention is good attention. That's all I'm saying.
I might
All right,
as well
Chucks.
She don't want to be saved. Don't save her.
Yeah.
AF Patriot.
Okay, I live in Arizona and voted absentee ballot last general election. Didn't request it again and have been getting them in the mail without requesting ever since. Seems like the Dems are already up to no good. Loomered, WFNF men can never be women.
Never be a woman.
They need to
I don't
learn how
understand.
to
Okay.
spell.
All right. To the lings, do y'all have sideways tacos?
What is that?
Shut the
Oh,
fuck up,
that's no.
We can answer that
Wow.
medically.
What the hell does that mean?
Horizontal vaginas.
Oh my god.
Okay, so
So tacos.
Guys that ask questions
there's the
like that have
shell,
little dicks.
and there's meat
I can
inside.
explain.
Sideways.
It's a race.
You know what it is?
Yeah,
Yeah,
so
yeah.
like they're
It's like
asking
this.
basically, is the pussy
Stop.
tighter?
Yeah, basically.
So I just want to say
It's a
like
strange way to.
like when you get a pelvic exam, they don't make smaller devices.
Clavicles.
They don't make smaller devices for Asian women. I'd say everyone's different. Statistically, like an Asian woman is more likely to get a tear in her vagina while she's giving birth, and I've seen it. But I mean that has to do with genetics. There's a reason why BBC is a
I think they'll sew it back up, so it's okay.
I have sewn it
Sew it
back.
tighter.
Okay, let's move on.
Okay.
I'm getting sick, my nigga.
Damn. Okay.
Okay.
You must realize that in order for real men to come back, it is essential to embrace traditional values and roles, including being in the kitchen.
Yes,
Let's think about
agreed, 1,000%.
Ladies.
Ladies, have a man that makes $500K a year and cheats, or a loyal $50K a year man?
Why is my face? They need me to answer it.
I don't know. All right. What would you want?
Wait, what did I say?
Hold on.
Raise your hands, right? Raise your hands.
Raise your hand.
Okay.
500K, and the man's gonna cheat.
Or $50,000 a year, but loyal.
So 500K is gonna cheat. Raise your hand.
$50,000.
how about neither?
A year, by the
pick
way.
one. You gotta pick one. One of the
$50,000.
evils.
50.
So
50K.
Yeah.
50K?
50K.
I picked the 500K.
Yeah. 500 together.
Wait, hold on.
Do you
What's
know
500?
it-
ladder.
do you know the amount of peace you have when you know your person is loyal to you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just
Enough pieces the lights go out.
Peace.
Yeah, right.
All right.
Well, I'll tell you this: you're not going traveling no more.
Yeah, you ain't going to Costa Rica again. No more traveling.
Not a 50K.
All right. Ladies, what's more important to you, a career or starting a family? Ayo Fresh, we know Sun has given many happy endings to our patients.
Rectal exams.
Oh, wow.
Many.
But I want to know what you can do with a BBC.
We can move on.
Oh, get him fresh.
We can move on.
Get him fresh.
I actually don't know.
I mean, the picture's self-explanatory. That's kind of funny.
The internet is undefeated.
Is that him?
No, they just pulled someone off the internet.
Oh, I didn't know.
Yeah.
So mean.
Stevie Wonder. Yo, what the fuck, man? Nigga said Stevie Wonder.
Weevy Wonder.
And then Weevy Wonder.
There's a lot of real hair under here too. So
Yeah,
just know that. But our hair is down our back for real. Just check our Instagram. It's all there.
That's
Okay.
crazy. Why do the ugliest ones always talk the most shit? All right. Damn, she tough to look at. Goddamn, it's ridiculous. What are you talking about? All right, Stick Up Kid goes, shout out Fresh and Fit. Got a question for the girl with the diamond necklace. Okay, that's for you. During BDSM, do you like taking it in?
What?
What the fuck, nigga?
What?
Okay, yeah. Do you like taking an anal and swallow every cum drip for your man? And how many inches dick is your ideal size?
I mean,
I am gonna save those answers for my man
All right.
in
There
the
you go.
bedroom.
All right. Desmond Diamond in the center. That's okay.
Yeah.
Shut the fuck up. What the fuck, nigga? Okay. You're a rat, and those boys got pinched because you can't shut the fuck up. You wearing a chain that you know is dirty, and you want to play dumb 3 or 4 ratchet shit.
Oh shit.
Damn.
Shit.
You have anything you want to respond to him?
Let's make it very clear. Anything that ever happened was way before me. Whether it did or didn't happen, I just so happened to be there in the moment. That
When they got busted.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So.
She read the indictment.
Yeah, right.
That shit from the year 2010 until 2021.
I wasn't there, nigga.
Martin, this one here is a part of the Michael Flynn's Dem Boys Network.
What?
I'm confused. I don't know. To the has-been model, Fresh is not African, he's Haitian. Fuck your identity politics. We would.
What?
Yeah, Haitian, nigga.
No, he should.
Have you ever been to an African country? There's no Shaquandas there. Sorry to burst your implants. J May, appreciate that. What else? Girl next to Fresh, while you're very pretty here, objectively is why you're not a 10, okay? Line up you two versus Megan Good and Tina Sumter. How many tens of millions of women would go through before two pick you over them?
What, nigga? Well, that's your opinion.
All right.
Next.
Stick Up Kid says, I have a question for the 2 black twins next to Fresh. Have you ever participated in a threesome? And if you haven't, will you be on the cards for a billionaire offering millions?
No.
Wow. No.
Okay.
No.
Next.
Assad,
NDA?
this
Never
nigga
mind.
said NDA. Bro, what the fuck, man? Assad, 50, thank you very much. Soy Boy goes, a big shout out to the redheaded individual next to Myron. You're one of the rare females who embodies accountability and wisdom. Keep shining your light. Would love to see you work with Candace.
Thank you. That's so
Talking
nice
about
of
Laura.
you. Thank you.
Have you worked? You know Candace, right?
Yeah, I know Candace.
y'all
Candace and
work.
I used to hang out when she used to live in Connecticut when I lived in Westchester, New York. When I lived in New York and before she, became very famous. But yeah, I know Candace. We get along very well.
Oh
Okay.
shit. So okay. never mind.
Laura Luma is single. I thought you were this nigga, bro.
Nah, bro.
Oh,
What?
my buddy Nick. Why'd you get rid of that? Don't
Yeah.
censor Nick.
Yeah, man, you guys hating on Nick, man. You guys know
Why
Nick
did
is
they just blur his name?
Oh my God.
Because-
might have been because we were on YouTube, but shout out to Nick and the Grippers,
Oh, that's
man.
not very nice, though.
And they're yeah, because they're saying this shit about him. But guys, Nick is, as you guys know, he's a devout Christian, man. He's a virgin, so
Catholic.
yeah, or Catholic or Christian?
He's a Catholic.
Okay, well,
Two different things.
yeah. So either way, yeah.
I didn't know what they said, though. I was really interested
They're trying
in
to
what
say
they...
that you and him hooked up.
No, he's
Yeah.
a virgin.
I know. That's what I was saying. Yeah.
He came on your show and said that, remember?
Yeah.
DJ
But people
Khaled's
are
honor.
fucking weird.
I don't like when people are mean to him. They
I
should
feel
leave
like
him alone.
DJ Khaled's a good man. He's Muslim and he loves his family, and I don't think he would cheat. And so
Man, you're too naive, bro. Korean babe fucking DJ Khaled and black girl fucking Rick Ross sponsored videos. Wait, don't tell me you really think you're smart. Nah, them titties smart.
Well, if you take a look at my podcast, Caught Up with Candace, you will see that we actually touch base on very important topics like mental health, finance, relationships, and business. So
You talk about how to avoid jail
obviously,
too.
We talk about everything.
Okay.
So tune in.
Tune in. All right.
Yes.
How to avoid the FBI. Gorilla Blanco in the house. Shout out to Laura Loomer, Trump 2024. Ride with us or get Loomered. Yep.
There you go.
You're recovered from your accident. He's such a nice guy.
Shut the gorilla, man. See you network.
Yep.
Yep.
Ars Atlas, shout out to you. Walter, the FNF community needs you to slide on Ethan with black Air Forces and a do-rag. Grown-ass man talking about your moms and hide behind a screen. On God, I will start a GoFundMe right now for bail.
Oh, shit, really?
Thanks, bro.
But
There's no need, bro. He's a coward. You know that, guys.
Yeah.
Listen, when you live a good life, people can say whatever about you, bro. It don't matter, bro. I mean,
And I showed y'all the DM, bro. Like, they didn't want to do a debate in person for obvious reasons. So.
Listen, my mom's retired. Got a brand new car. She's in
good.
life. She's good, man. Who cares about Ethan
L3
decline,
podcast.
bro?
Hey, shout out to
L, bro.
Shout out 8 and 15 from San Diego, leaving soon.
The body count. 8 and 15.
Oh, okay, they're making fun of us. Okay. Men pretty much live by saying actions speak louder than words. This is why men look at women's past/present actions. What do ladies' actions say? Respectable wife material 304. Okay, I see what you mean.
That's the last one.
Yep.
Okay, let's go ahead and get last thoughts from the girls so we can get you guys out of here. I know it's spring break, so we'll start right here with you guys. Last thoughts on the show. Do you
How
hate
was
it?
for
Love
you?
it?
Hate it, love it.
Last comments.
I love it. Definitely an interesting and new experience for me. It was.
Wait, no?
New. Like,
So, like Ratchet?
being gathered around, hearing so many different opinions from so many different people from around the world, different cultures, different backgrounds.
Yeah, this was a very diverse panel.
It was
You're welcome.
nice. Yeah, I loved it.
Thank you, Chris, man.
Shout out Chris. Shout out Chris.
Chris with this ad-libs, man.
Hey, shout out to the team. Hennessy.
Okay.
100%.
What about you?
Friday night.
Yeah, guys. This was very unorthodox, like as far as what I'm used to with interviews and stuff, but I had a lot of fun being able to share my opinion and talking to other women and, you know, the fellow gentlemen on here. And I just thank y'all for giving me a platform and listening. So you guys make sure you go stream our album, Single But Taken, and follow us on Instagram
Single
at
But Taken?
BrookXKoda, BrookXKoda.
Wait, single but taken? By who?
That's our album.
But, so you're single?
And who
But
are we
taken.
taken by?
By who?
The music.
Yeah, yeah, precisely.
Oh,
So-
gotcha.
She belongs I'll tell you this.
Thank you, guys.
I tell all girls to sing or rap on the show. You did a pretty good job. So.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah.
That was
Shout out
good.
to
You
you.
made up for your sister.
Yeah,
You did.
You're carrying her, bro.
Yeah.
We got each other.
Carrying her sister.
Her sister's keeper. And you guys can hear more on the album, Single But Taken,
All right,
Brooke X.
we're moving on. What about you?
Move on. Come on. I had
Another
fun. I thought it was. I thought it
You're
was
welcome.
funny that I think the
You
biggest
played yourself.
negative thing or like the thing to make fun of me about was like having sex with DJ Khaled.
I mean, did
but,
you?
No, of course not. But yeah, no, I love being roasted.
At least you didn't get a FaceTime call with fucking Dilvin Mulvaney or some shit like that. Thanks to Bud Light.
I don't even know who that is.
Yeah,
but
you do. That really annoying tranny on TikTok.
I don't know. I don't follow. I don't follow.
He single-handedly
TikTok.
like tanked Bud Light's like
Yep.
But,
stock price. But sorry, continue.
Yeah, I'll change my Instagram. You guys can see
No, you don't.
the
Bro, you don't have to. We're
before
just
and
telling you.
after.
Okay.
It's
God did.
Sunny
Do it.
Bunny SUNAEUNNE.
I was wondering why you were in a mask, but it says 139 weeks ago. So this is back when the lockdowns were going on. This is almost 3 years ago.
God
All
did.
right.
You're shit
I
on a
bring
plane, bro.
dishonor.
Bro, just playing, bro.
you
She
know.
flying out.
That was
man.
wild.
Bro. You was like,
That's such a weird sweep. How'd you win the sweepstakes? Like, did you have to like fucking
like,
shotgun
yo,
a beer or some shit on camera? Like,
It was like a Facebook thing, and it was like win a sweepstakes, and then I just entered my email, and that was it. And then
damn, you really are 31 using Facebook. God damn.
Oh, damn,
All right.
Facebook? Damn.
I use Facebook too, but we're old. Okay, what about you?
Oh, I'm way older, but
Yeah.
Yeah, you're ancient.
yeah, but it's okay. Asian don't raisins. Anyways,
Stick
I
Chris
want to
back.
say
Chris, you old
thank
too, man.
you
Yeah, I'm
for the
35, man. She's
opportunity.
45.
43.
Same shit, man.
We're in the same box, I guess.
Yeah,
whatever.
yeah. Well, never mind. Too early.
Don't worry about him. We're drinking Hennessy. Go ahead.
Okay, I just want to say thank you for the opportunity. First, I thought it was, it doesn't really match my brand as a Miss Indonesia. You know, so kind of, you know, but I learned a lot today, and I want to thank each and every one of you, especially Miss
What'd you learn?
Laura. One, to be modest, and it's such a. I mean, I'm a conservative. I'm old-fashioned. Yes, I'm submissive to my husband. Yes, I like all that because you know what? I watch my parents going knocking under 50 years and ever. I saw what Mama have to do. Every morning she cook, cleans, and she still go to work with them.
Yeah.
And I'm okay with that.
Right.
And people say, oh, why do you have to be cooking for your husband or your man? Because you know what? The easiest way to a man's heart is through the belly.
And suck a dick.
Maybe. I don't know. But I'm saying for the woman out there who's looking for a husband, who wants to make that a priority. I know when I was in my 20s or 30s, I'm like, ooh, gotta go find a husband. I did. I went out of my way to find, I didn't go on Raya, but a matchmaker. I cough up the whatever thousands of dollars because I want a certain level.
You actually
a
went to
certain
a
this.
match. Okay.
and certain, criteria of preference, what you like it, So I did.
Was
'cause
your
you know what?
matchmaker a woman or a man? Just out of curiosity.
Female.
It was a female?
Yeah,
Okay.
she's been around 20 years, blah, blah, blah. Oh, my girlfriend did the research on it. She's the best one out there.
Yeah.
And
Not an easy job.
it's not, and hell expensive.
Yeah.
But you know what? It's worth it. Instead of me hopping on different dates, getting my lashes done, my nails.
Wait, girl, you married to him? The one you got matchmake with?
No, but I almost got married to him. Yes, I almost. He paid $30,000 to meet me.
Oh, shit.
But I'm not trying to brag about that. But I'm saying, he was serious about finding a wife who wants this and this and this and that. Yeah. And it's
Oh, he paid the matchmaker $30K.
Yeah.
That hooked you up. Okay, gotcha.
How much did you pay?
You pay. Women don't generally
Girls pay way less.
Yeah.
Way less.
Or sometimes it's free.
If you're
If you're a woman.
If you got an invite
Yeah.
from another client, I wasn't an invite from it. But the point is,
point
if
is-
that's what you want, make it a priority. I mean, I love it that you're a successful doctor / so are you. But do you want a family? To me, it's different. I want a family. That's what I wanted in my 20s and my 30s. Well, it didn't work out a couple
you're
times.
45, bro.
But
That's-
it's okay. I'm married and happy, and I got
just
my
like that.
babies. I'm
Yeah,
good.
it's fine.
I'm set for life. I'm good, and I'm
You're
happy. I don't
fine,
have to
man.
run the
Just-
streets. So it's all good. But anyways,
Sayang, apa-apa. Nigga, bold.
Kaparbay. I love it. Oh my God, you're better than me.
What are you saying? How did you just say?
Yes, he's literally speaking in Indonesian.
What the fuck
Way
did you
better
say?
than me.
Nigga, aren't you Haitian? Nigga, aren't you Haitian?
That's cute. I love it.
Nigga, what, 10 languages? What's wrong with you, bro?
I mean,
But I love everything you said. Thank you so much. Keep spreading because it's
spreading.
the word because it's not a cool thing, but let's bring it back and make it cool.
All right.
Cool. Land the goddamn plane. All right,
Well, it was a pleasure coming on your guys' podcast. It was nice meeting these lovely ladies. I feel like this panel was very sophisticated and had a lot of different opinions, which I thought was amazing. And also, it was great to hear your guys' take on things because to hear a man's point of view, sometimes I feel like it's very important because sometimes us women, we need that because we're so narrow-minded sometimes
Especially
on what
you.
we think.
Yeah.
And women are very irrational. I feel like sometimes we do need a man's opinion. So I like that.
Facts.
And also just how you guys got everything together, it just motivated me and my podcast Caught Up with Candace on how to go about things and topics and just however and I love it. And so so follow Caught Up with Candace and Candace Marie Official for more.
All right.
Thank you.
All right.
Are we? So, a question though: are we racist?
Oh, that's another thing. I'm glad you said that. And I'm glad that I came on here and we got to have that conversation because I'm not gonna lie. I'm not going to say I judged people, but I put this thought on people like I did with you. I was like, okay, is she anti-Muslim? Are you racist? But I'm also that type of person. Once I meet you and hear your perception, I might think differently after. So I'm very open-minded with how I feel about what she said in you. Okay, I wouldn't go that far to apologize, but I'm definitely see the view differently, though. I don't think you're racist. I think you have a preference. And I don't think that you're anti-Muslim. I just feel like you speak on things that you're educated about.
Yeah.
Man,
I would say that.
Well, thanks for at least having, an open mind.
No, definitely.
And don't believe
thank you for opening my mind to that.
Don't believe everything you read on
Read
Wikipedia.
on Google.
I'm gonna tell you this though.
Alright.
Bel Air sponsor. Let's do that too.
Another one.
We're not.
Shout out to Bel
not
Air.
No. Hold on.
Yeah.
You saw the post.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah,
cool.
yeah, yeah.
All right, go ahead.
I enjoyed
I'm
it
so
a
lost.
lot.
Yeah, no
Thank you
problem.
for having me. I like having these type of discussions. It's funny because this is my best friend. I've known her for over 10 years, and we actually were talking
Yeah.
about doing podcasts and stuff. So I'm glad I came. And if you guys ever need car repair or anything, hit me up.
Car
Yeah. Carpet
That
fresh?
G35 chick.
Fresh?
How fast do you actually return cars to the customers when, let's say, a oil change?
Oil change, 30 minutes
Oh, okay.
Okay.
or
that's
an
good.
hour.
Random
It
question.
depends.
Did you hear about the girl that was a mechanic that made OnlyFans but got fired for being on OnlyFans?
I think I heard of that. Yeah,
You
but
heard of
she
that?
worked
She
for
was
what,
there,
like a
yeah.
dealership or something?
She might have. Yeah.
Yeah. No, I work for myself.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good.
Because you said you're opening up your own shop, right?
Yeah. I do mobile mechanic for now.
Okay. All right. So you go to the people.
Yeah.
All right. And here in South Florida, right?
In Broward. Yeah. Coral
Broward.
Springs.
This South Florida.
But I do anywhere from West Palm to
Miami.
Miami.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. What about you, Miss France?
It was a very good experience. Thank you for receiving me, even if I didn't understand everything. So before to come here, I was very stressful, but now I'm proud of me because I make that, and I apologize for my English. And
You're welcome.
No, you did
let's
good.
improve
Come
my
on, man. She's
English.
fine, man.
All right.
And that's it. Thank you.
Thank you for coming.
All right, Miss Puerto Rico.
I enjoyed it a lot. I like
did? Okay.
spending this time with other lovely ladies and hearing their point of views and also hearing the point of view of men, you know, because sometimes we can get in our little bubble, you know.
Are guys that drink now like automatically disqualified or alcoholics pretty much at this point for you?
Red flag.
Alcoholics, yes, 100%. It's not a lifestyle that I'm down with.
I'll be honest.
You know, I don't drink a lot, so
Thank God.
I'm a
Keep it
you know,
1,000
maybe
with y'all?
socially, but that's it.
You don't I tell men this shit too, but for women, like any guy that does drugs or drinks a lot, you shouldn't fuck with him at all.
Yeah, you don't have
Period.
self-control.
Which is why
Because-
that went that cut off.
And the reason why I say that is because if you smoke weed all the time or you drink all the time, that's effectively gonna destroy your productivity. And as a man, your job is to be productive. Like we don't get the benefit of just being pretty and being able to sit on our ass all day and have a man take care of us.
You don't?
You know, women can do that, but we can't as men. So, if a guy is doing anything that inhibits his ability to be productive, you shouldn't fuck with him.
Yep.
Even I tell girls, even if he smokes weed, you should probably not fuck with him.
No, I definitely need a man who
So,
has self-control.
You need,
in his life.
Try to get guys that are like, it's boring. They're gonna be boring as fuck, by the way.
That's okay.
But guys that are sober.
Boring is good though.
Yeah.
Or the example,
just-
if you do with girls all the time, you can drink Hennessy or two. You know what I'm saying? I'm saying, chat, it's not easy, man. It's not easy, man.
I think-
Avoid niggas like Chris. There you go.
I think a social drink is
Got it.
fine, but to doing it all the time is crazy.
Yeah, facts. Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
okay if you want to have
Socially.
a glass of wine at dinner
Socially, yeah.
or socially,
No,
you
yeah.
know,
So, like,
but
socially,
all the
it's
fine.
time.
But if you want to avoid all problems, just go for guys that like don't drink.
Yeah,
You'll
facts.
be best off. So
Which is far and few between.
yeah, it's rare, but yeah.
What about you?
I definitely didn't think that there was like a age gap here. I thought everybody was kind of closer to my age.
Oh.
I didn't realize I'd
I'll
be.
take that as a compliment.
You being
Thank
nice.
you.
Yeah, everybody looks really
Yeah, because you're
young.
20, right?
Yes. I
Okay, yeah.
am.
Youngest one.
Yeah, I'm still in college, so I like the promotion with modesty. I'm definitely going to. I had to be reminded that men look and judge off of first impression, especially through your social media.
Yeah.
I'm genuinely not a fan of social media. I've deleted a couple times before. I might do it again after this podcast.
I mean, I thought on your page, bro. Your page is wild, man.
Her page is wild.
Oh, really?
More or less. I mean, it's a little bit less than the one across from her, but yeah,
Oh,
it's pretty wild.
Shame.
well, they see your body before they hear your voice. So
Yeah.
Yeah,
why.
exactly.
It's fine
so.
though.
All right. Cool. And then Laura, where can the people find
Where
you?
can I find you?
People can follow me on X at Laura Loomer. You can find me on Truth Social, Gab Getter at Laura Loomer, and then my website is loomered.com. And then, of course, every Tuesday and Thursday, 8 p.m. Eastern, you can catch my show, Loomer Unleashed, on Rumble.
And
Rumble.com/Laura Loomer.
she's on YouTube, guys, but Rumble is where she streams now. So
Got it.
check her out on Rumble.
Yeah.
yay.
Yeah. So cool. We're caught up, right? With everything?
We have one more.
Okay. Down goes L3. Next up, Soundfact Abby. We coming for you, nigga. All right. Yeah, I appreciate that, man.
Thanks, bro.
They're scared to debate. But guys, all the girls' Instagrams are below, man. Go check them out. Check out Laura as well on Rumble, guys. Rumble.com/freshfit, Rumble.com/ it's Laura Loomer, right?
Yeah, rumble.com/Laura Loomer.
/Laura Loomer. We'll catch you guys on the next episode on Monday. We love y'all. Peace.